Welcome to Best There Is podcast.
Goddamn, all right, just go straight
before
into
intros, because I got stuff to say. Things have been weird lately, I feel. This is my little speech.
Wasn't prepared for a speech.
Yeah, I wouldn't have told you because you probably would have told me no. I felt like the last podcast wasn't our best performance or my best performance. I don't mean to bring this with our guest on, but I wanted to discuss something that's been bugging me because it really has been bugging me. That's why I had to write it down. On the last podcast, I felt I didn't give it my all and didn't handle it the best. While the other guys could have had some faults, I'm not here to throw you guys underneath the bus because I truly
throws us into the bus.
Yeah,
I know. I thought that, but because I truly feel
It's a backhanded.
I
compliment.
truly dropped the ball on the last one. The fact remains, I don't just do this as a hobby or for fun. I take it what I do very serious, and I want a career out of entertaining people. This is why I rewatch episodes and pay attention to the interactions, how we acknowledge each other, or acknowledge each other's opinions, and even the way we even look at each other. But with all that said, there are not many things that bring me joy in this odd world we live in. But I can tell you, sitting next to these two guys every week is something I look forward to. Soon as we are done, I can't wait to work with them again. I really believe I need to show more of a positive side. It's fun to be a jerk, but we can always be funny jerks and not straight dicks. I really wish we had more time to work with each other where I can grow and change and learn from my mistakes. So for the one person watching or no one watching, understand I was just disappointed in the last podcast. Maybe I shouldn't have covered He-Man or the cartoons, but I tried to think of new things and branch out. I'm still trying to kind of figure out our niche and our direction to go, and hopefully you can understand what I mean and know I love these guys and I love pop culture. So for me, this is good as it gets. I love doing this and hope to keep doing it till I die. So that was my spiel, just because watching it with my wife, it looked horrible.
And I'm Declan, and that's Lucas.
It looked horrible.
Hello.
There's times
and who's our
there was
guest?
times I was staring off, and you guys were talking about Game Boys, and I'm just like zoning out. It was a pain, but I want to just get that out there. I'm sorry because I feel like we didn't bring it up to where it should be. But we're on a new episode now, and I'm gonna be more
energetic.
Well, because the last one I was like mumbling. Basically, I'm tired now, but it doesn't give excuse to not give the right product. This is us now. As always, Jacqueline, let's say Lance, Lucas, and my brother Jacob. You wouldn't believe it. He's super
His
white.
baby brother.
It's
Why does that matter?
because it's hard to believe when you're like, oh, I could tell you guys are related.
We don't look the same.
If me and Jake were next to each other, you wouldn't believe it, even though we came from our same mom.
No, I feel like that's like you have observation-wise. It looks like from that '70s show of Hyde.
I look
Eric.
nothing like Hyde.
I know, but I'm just
I
saying
can't
how
run away from that.
looks like
You,
Hyde.
you should.
I couldn't
It's
even.
rough.
I know.
With him. Oh,
I couldn't
Not a comparison. I
even
like.
pull off
Nope.
the Fez.
you gotta
Huh?
bring it back.
You?
Though. You gotta make
Fez?
it yours.
Yeah.
Working
You
on
ain't
it.
no Fez.
This is it.
But anyways, so besides my rant, what's going on in the world?
A lot.
My day
People
was
getting
shitty.
sued.
Huh?
A lot
My
of
day was
people getting
shitty.
sued.
I'm
actually.
chilling.
Jake's chilling. You guys are all chilling, it seems like.
I actually really don't know, to be real with you, what we're talking about today. I'm kind of excited.
We're gonna go over
You're
because
excited?
To just be dropped into
before
it sometime.
first I like to check in with everybody.
I prepped
Lucas
the
said
second most. He's the one who usually writes up. What we're
I
talking
didn't
about.
write anything
And
because
then
I
take notes on whatever
I-
we're watching.
I was so burnt out after the last one, and it took me forever because our air conditioner went out, so I had to turn off my computer. So I never
That's true.
I never got to edit it.
By the way, that was a miserable couple of days for everybody. I didn't even live at his house, and I was miserable because he was miserable.
Everybody, but to be real, everyone I talked to was like, "I'm dying," and I'm like, "Cool, I have 94 degrees in my house." Like everyone was just going through.
I literally went into his
too
house to see if he was sleeping. He was. I shook him like 4 times.
Dude, it's hard to get
and
sleep.
He did not wake
Sometimes
up.
you sleep because the heat, like it makes you that tired. Then sometimes you just can't. Like all night, you toss and turn. I toss and turn anyways, but the heat was just. I mean, people don't know. California's pretty bad. California gets bad compared to like I don't know. I was watching some trivia. The hottest it's ever been documented is 134.
In what, in Death Valley?
Maybe I don't know where it said. It just
I
said
know
ever.
Death Valley is like the lowest place on Earth, I think.
I couldn't. Dude, I don't know how
Outside the
anyone,
Mariana
do
Trench,
that.
of course.
I don't know
but-
anyone.
that.
I don't know anyone that could actually really survive that, to be honest with you. I don't know. What do you do?
Sorry, and on land masses. I realized what I had said was really
But
stupid.
what do you do?
What do you
Like,
mean?
when
What do
it's
you do
that
with the-
hot?
yeah,
If you had a
heat?
house out there, like,
Mental gymnastics.
You go find something to swim in.
yeah,
You exhaust yourself to the point where you literally cannot be awake any longer.
like your balls are all stuck to your legs and shit.
Sometimes when it's hot,
Maybe they
you
like
just-
it.
Yeah.
You think they like
I
their
imagine
balls?
there are
Maybe.
No.
coaches that
I'm
do
sticking
live
it,
in
maybe.
Opening it and
areas
closing
where
it.
it's
They're all
hot.
like disconnecting. Yeah, so
Not a pleasant feeling. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
so last week I didn't get to edit till forever, and I'm like, we're not on time again. And so I just was, I was like down all about it. So I didn't write anything for this. I didn't know, but I did keep looking into Twitch stuff because I think that's the next step I want to take personally. And I know you guys have mentioned it, and I hear Jake like yelling. I spent the night at their house. Because
It was that hot.
my family
Yeah.
we did that, but then my family left and I didn't want to be alone because my anxiety. I hate being a mid 30-year-old man saying I don't want to be alone, and all I hear, I'm sitting with our stepdad, his dad.
I mean, can I tell some truth? You
Well-
send me texts sometimes that you're like, I'm all alone and I'm miserable. And I'm just like out of obligation. I'm like, I gotta call him to see how he's doing, man. I hope he's not hurting.
I try to be like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, I'm free tonight, and you're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go on Discord with my friends. I was like, nerd.
No, I haven't been on Discord in a hot minute. Most of them are in town, but yeah, it's kind of crazy.
But anyway, so I'm with like my stepdad, and we were watching. He's like, "What are you watching?" And eventually, it was Fast and the Furious. But Jake's just screaming upstairs,
It's rough.
and I'm like
screaming.
yelling. We're downstairs, and his
Elo hell is rough.
his room goes up and it goes way over. So
Lucas, the question you want to ask is, what game were you playing?
Probably Valorant.
Yeah, that sounds like a game that you would scream at.
Yeah.
and then I'm telling his stepdad, I'm like, when does the screaming stop?
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't. That's
Well,
like
she's like-
that's basically like it's like CS:GO level competitive game.
He was
at this point.
His stepdad was like, it's a little over 11. She's like, so he'll probably stop at
true.
11:30.
I restrict myself.
He's like, he's got work in the morning. I was like, oh yeah, he does have work. I forget.
That's how you get tired. You scream yourself, and then you're just like, I gotta
Yeah.
go to sleep now.
He
Burns me out.
It
Done
gets
it.
stressful.
Dude, video games burn a lot of energy, mental energy, man. Sometimes they just give me a
but
headache.
when I go to my
I
mom,
put my creative input into those games.
yes,
That's hella relatable.
when I go to my mother's house,
More than
I
Spider-Man.
usually flock.
Yeah, fuck Spider-Man.
I mean, of
Piece of
course,
shit.
I don't.
Sorry, we just want to dog on Spider-Man real quick.
Whatever.
Continue.
You gotta
Ernie.
keep the running bit going, man.
I normally flock to
Seagulls.
flock of seagulls. I flock to Sophia and to Jake usually because they're kind of watch the movies I watch, even though like Jake usually shits on most movies I
Shit on a
watch.
lot of them.
Yeah, it's kind of tragic. What were we watching?
You guys all watched Old, so fuck you. So
Wait,
I already
wait,
knew you
I
guys were
don't
gonna
think
watch
it was a good movie.
I know, but I'm just saying I wouldn't even went to see it based off the trailer.
Well, I didn't know it was an M. Night Shyamalan movie when I went.
Yeah, that movie sounds like a nightmare.
It
But
was.
he watched Django with us, right?
and he
Yeah,
thought it
you-
was bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I wasn't into it.
That's crazy.
I
That
did give it a
movie's
second
so good.
watch. It was okay.
Was it better like by yourself, just paying attention?
Yeah.
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 I fucking
You watched
love that.
Inglorious Bastards?
No, I've never seen that.
You should
You
watch,
should watch
that.
that
one.
too. But yeah, so I flocked to them, and it sucked because I'm at the dinner table. This is when I'm by myself, and I'm like the first one at the dinner table. I'm never there on time. The first time I'm there because I was going to spend the night. Crystal left like at 11. I don't know how it got to this point, but Sophia's gone. Everyone else, in my family's there, and I'm like, I got no one to talk to. And I'm like, Jake, can you come downstairs? We're eating right now. And he's like, I'm in the middle of a game. I'm like,
I can't
Cool.
stop.
No.
cool. I'll just sit here and listen to everyone complain about dumb things and whatever. So I'm sitting there like,
Oh wow, is it weird to be on that side of it?
I'm just.
Shoes on the other foot now.
It's weird.
eh, kiddo?
We all think we're the black sheep at some point.
Yeah, but
Did the air just turn off at 1 second? I feel like it got
Yeah.
super quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stopped.
My sister, older,
I think it just
not
comes from everybody
not the
being
younger,
different, though,
older,
right?
Younger, old, what?
because I have Sophia, but then there's an older one, so it's hard to explain. There's an older one,
Second eldest.
I guess.
Second
She
oldest.
feels like probably the black sheep. I've always felt like the black sheep. Jake probably feels like the black sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sophia does.
Is that a product of having so many siblings though? Because it's just me. For me, it's just me and
I
my
just think
sister.
I just think we're all super different.
Yeah,
Does it
we all
happen
have our
with
own
you
different
guys?
opinions.
Yeah.
You all feel like they're the black sheep,
Yeah, there's like 8 of us.
and each one of you is the black sheep.
Yeah,
in your
everyone's
mind.
different.
Is
Yeah.
that I wonder that just comes from a numbers aspect. If there's more of you, then it's like each person has a harder
Maybe,
time.
but there's a
standing
lot of people
out.
that are similar, but it's just once we
Or
got
getting
older,
attention, I
people
don't
just
know.
change differently.
I get.
We all go different.
People change differently.
But as a family, a lot of brothers and sisters, you can meet them and they're like the same. You and Maddie are probably the same ish.
No, we share similar interests.
You both share pictures in your wallets of each other.
No, she doesn't
That's
have a picture
cute.
in my wallet.
You say that's cute.
Yeah.
At least I don't know. She. Yeah.
I wouldn't do it, but yeah.
Yeah.
She asked me, so couldn't really say no.
Yeah, no.
I would you tell Sophia no?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I would be like, you fucking psycho. No, joking.
Hurtful.
No, it's fine.
It's not that-
See, that's why
It's
I said.
cool,
That's
it's
why I
cool.
said.
It's not that weird.
You rock
Yeah.
it.
That's why I said it's a different
Normal.
vibe. You
I
guys,
watch anime with my sister. That's
They watch fucking.
Yeah.
With my son, they've been watching what?
Avatar: Last
We,
Airbender.
yeah, we
Avatar,
watched
right?
Avatar and
And
Korra.
Korra. So it's not like
How-
they don't do things together. It's just they're not like how you guys are. That's why I said
but
growing up, there's different dynamics.
not like-
you both don't
it's
feel like
not-
black sheep. They probably feel like different.
I don't have pictures of her on my phone.
Okay, we're done with the pictures. I'm not.
I
talking
feel
about
pretty
them.
close to Sophia.
Huh?
I feel close to Sophia.
You are. I
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
But it's different. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Different vibes. But anyway, so I go to Jake always about computers and shit too, and then we've been talking about streaming, and I just really want to get down to where I can buy another monitors and get serious.
Can I suggest something?
What?
Find a game you might be good at.
Well,
And
see,
I
here's
don't
the
mean
thing.
that in a
That'd
mean.
really help.
I don't mean that in a mean way. I
Fuck
mean that
you.
in a
I'm
true
decent.
way.
I'm always decent at everything. I'm not horrible, but I'm not.
No, you're
We
pretty
played a
bad.
shooting game, and you weren't aiming down sights. You were hip firing.
Well, which game was that?
Payday.
Oh, it's a whatever. It's okay.
No, he wasn't hitting anything.
But you
Okay,
done-
maybe.
I told him to
you-
stand behind a wall.
you-
You're getting shot, and he literally ran in front of enemies.
The second game I
Yeah.
played.
I have never.
It was
I've
pretty
never
bad.
watched Ernie play a game.
Ask
been
Connor.
like,
I have it recorded me
damn.
teaching Connor how to play.
I don't mean to just shit on you, by the way, but
No, I'm gonna shit on
We're
you.
gonna shit on you for a hot
yeah,
minute.
I mean, you may have gotten better.
You gotta find.
First of all,
something-
fuck you guys all up in fighting games. I guarantee you, I'll beat you all in fighting.
But are you good at fighting games?
compared to a competitive? No.
That's what I mean.
But beating all your asses, yes. For right now, you're talking asses.
That's-
You
but
guys
that's
aren't.
not-
Let's
you,
do it.
You
Let's
guys
do it.
You guys aren't competitively good at
how? When was the last time
COD
you played a
and shit like
fighting
that.
game?
At what?
Was it-
COD and shit like that.
Fucking
You haven't
COD.
seen me, man.
What's COD?
What's COD?
Call of Duty.
Oh, okay.
You want to get your shit? You want to get your fade run in Call of Duty? Dude, 1v1 me on Rust, homie. You ain't even ready.
That's what I
Jesus
said.
Christ.
You got, but it doesn't matter. You guys
You
aren't
ain't
like
even ready.
the shit. You see that one guy that walked
What?
into GameStop and he was like, "What up?" He's like a supposedly famous Call of Duty player,
Thanks.
and he walked in like just representing, and no one was like, "Who the fuck?" No one was in there, but he wanted some like,
Well,
give it up.
well, yeah, esports professionals aren't
I want to be that
extremely
famous.
renowned.
And because you don't know how to make sound with the objects you have.
Well, it's also you got to get the mics right a certain way.
Crazy.
This is
So while
awful.
we're talking,
I hate this.
while we're talking though, we do that and we talk, and then when we, you do your little nasty thing all the time. Yeah. So while I'm talking about, while I'm talking about reviewing it,
Look at that.
Peeling
You
my
had Declan
shins.
already just.
people see the
Yeah.
ASMR
Mouth noises.
podcast.
Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like, dear. You got a sexy little body and your booty looks soft.
Welcome to Best There Is podcast.
Goddamn!
Bef-
All right, just go straight.
Before
into
intros, because I got
Jesus.
stuff to say. Things have been weird lately. I feel. This is my little speech.
Wasn't
the-
prepared for a speech.
Yeah, I wouldn't have told you because you probably would have told me no. I felt like the last podcast wasn't our best performance or my best performance. I don't mean to bring this with our guest on, but I wanted to discuss something that's been bugging me because it really has been bugging me. That's why I had to write it down. On the last podcast, I felt I didn't give it my all and didn't handle it the best. While the other guys could have had some faults, I'm not here to throw you guys underneath the bus because I
As he
truly.
throws us into the bus.
Yeah,
I know.
does it
I
all.
thought that, but because I truly feel
It's a backhanded.
I
Good
truly,
start.
I feel,
whatever,
I
right?
truly dropped the ball on the last one. The fact remains, I don't just do this as a hobby or for fun. I take it, what I do, very serious, and I want a career out of entertaining people. This is why I rewatch episodes and pay attention to the interactions, how we acknowledge each other, or acknowledge each other's opinions, and even the way we even look at each other. But with all that said, there are not many things that bring me joy in this odd world we live in. But I can tell you, sitting next to these two guys every week is something I look forward to. Soon as we are done, I can't wait to work with them again. I really believe I need to show more of a positive side. It's fun to be a jerk, but we can always be funny jerks and not straight dicks. I really wish we had more time to work with each other where I can grow and change and learn from my mistakes. So for the one person watching or no one watching, understand I was just disappointed in the last podcast. Maybe I shouldn't have covered He-Man or the cartoons, but I tried to think of new things and branch out. I'm still trying to kind of figure out our niche and our direction to go, and hopefully you can understand what I mean. And know I love these guys and I love pop culture, so for me, this is good as it gets. I love doing this and hope to keep doing it till I die. So that was my spill, just because watching it with my wife, it looked horrible.
And I'm Declan, and that's Lucas.
It looked horrible.
Hello.
I'm the guest.
There's times
And who's our
there was
guest?
times I was staring off, and you guys were talking about Game Boys, and I'm just like zoning out. It was a pain, but I want to just get that out there. I'm sorry because I feel like we didn't bring it up to where it should be.
We got you.
But we're on a new episode now, and I'm gonna be more up.
Energetic.
Well, because the last one I was like mumbling basically. I'm tired now, but it doesn't give excuse to not give the right product. This is us now. As always, Declan, let's say Lance, Lucas, and my brother Jacob. You wouldn't believe it. He's super
His
white.
baby brother.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Why does that matter?
because it's hard to believe when you're like, oh, I could tell you guys are related.
We don't look the same.
If me and Jake were next to each other, you wouldn't believe it, even though we came from our same mom.
No, I feel like that's like you have observation wise. It looks like from that '70s show with Hyde.
I
and
look
Eric.
nothing like Hyde.
I know, but I'm just
I
saying
can't
how
run away from that.
looks like
You,
Hyde.
I
you
c-
should.
I couldn't
It's
even.
rough
I know.
with him. Oh,
I couldn't
Not a comparison. I
even
like.
pull off
Nope.
the Fez.
you gotta
Huh?
bring it back.
You?
Though. You gotta make
Fez?
it yours.
Yeah.
Working
You
on
ain't
it.
no Fez.
This is it.
But anyways, so besides my rant, what's going on in the world?
A lot.
My day
People
was
getting
shitty.
sued.
Huh?
A lot of
day was
people getting
shitty.
sued.
I'm
actually.
chilling.
Jake's chilling. You guys are all chilling. It seems like.
I actually really don't know, to be real with you, what we're talking about today. I'm kind of excited.
We're gonna go over
You're
because
excited.
To just be dropped into it
before
sometime.
first I like to check in with everybody.
I prepped
Lucas
the
did it-
second most. He's the one who usually writes up. What we're
I
talking
didn't
about.
write anything
And
because
then
I
take notes on whatever
I-
we're watching.
I was so burnt out after the last one, and it took me forever because our air conditioner went out, so I had to turn off my computer. So I never
Yeah,
got.
that's true.
I never got to edit it.
By the way, that was a miserable couple of days for everybody. I didn't even live at his house, and I was miserable because he was miserable.
Everybody, but to be real, everyone I talked to was like, "I'm dying," and I'm like, "Cool, I have 94 degrees in my house." Like everyone was just going
I
through.
literally went into his
too
house to see if he was sleeping. He was. I shook him like 4 times.
Dude, it's hard to get
and
sleep.
He did not wake
Sometimes you sleep because the heat, like it makes you that tired. Then sometimes you just can't. Like all night, you toss and turn. I toss and turn anyways, but the heat was just. I mean, people don't know. California's pretty bad. California gets bad compared to like I don't know. I was watching some trivia. The hottest it's ever been documented is 134.
up. In what, in Death Valley?
Maybe I don't know where it said. It just
I
said
know
ever.
Death Valley is like the lowest place on Earth, I think.
I couldn't. Dude, I don't know how
Outside the
anyone-
Mariana
do that.
Trench, of course.
I don't know
but-
anyone.
that.
I don't know anyone that could actually really survive that. To be honest with you, I don't know what do you do.
Sorry, and on land masses. I realized what I had said was really
But
stupid.
what do you do?
What do you
Like,
mean?
when
What
it's
do you do
that
with the-
hot?
yeah,
if you had a
heat?
house out there, like
Mental gymnastics.
You go find something to swim in.
yeah,
You exhaust yourself to the point where you literally cannot be awake any longer.
like your balls are all stuck to your legs and shit.
Sometimes when it's hot,
Maybe they
you
like
just-
it.
Yeah.
You think they like
Imagine
their
there
balls?
are
Maybe.
Like,
like
No,
coaches that
I'm
do
sticking
live
it,
in
maybe.
opening it and
areas
closing
where
it,
it's
they're all
Yeah.
like disconnecting. Yeah,
Not
so
a pleasant feeling. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
so last week I didn't get to edit till forever, and I'm like, we're not on time again. And so I just was, I was like down all about it. So I didn't write anything for this. I didn't know, but I did keep looking into Twitch stuff because I think that's the next step I want to take personally. And I know you guys have mentioned it, and I hear Jake like yelling. I spent the night at their house because
It was that hot.
my family.
Yeah.
No, we did that, but then my family left, and I didn't want to be alone because my anxiety. I hate being a mid 30-year-old man saying, "I don't want to be alone," and all I hear, I'm sitting with our stepdad, his dad.
I mean, can I tell some truth? You send me texts sometimes that you're like, I'm all alone and I'm miserable, and I'm just like out of obligation. I'm like, oh, I gotta call him to see how he's doing, man. I hope he's not hurting.
I try to be like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm free tonight, and you're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go on Discord with my friends. I was like, nerd.
No, I haven't been on Discord in a hot minute. Most of them are in town, but yeah, it's kind of crazy.
But anyway, so I'm with like my stepdad, and we were watching. He's like, "What are you watching?" And eventually, it was Fast and the Furious. But Jake's just screaming upstairs,
It's rough.
and I'm like
screaming,
yelling. We're downstairs, and
Halo hell is rough.
his room goes up and it goes way over. So
Lucas, the question you want to ask is, what game were you playing?
Probably Valorant.
Yeah, that sounds like a game that you would scream at.
yeah.
and then I'm telling his stepdad, I'm like, when does the screaming stop?
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't. That's
Well,
like
she's like-
that's basically like it's like CS:GO level competitive game.
He was
at this point.
His stepdad was like, it's a little over 11. She's like, so he'll probably stop about
true.
11:30.
I restrict myself.
He's like, he's got work in the morning. I was like, oh yeah, he does have work. I forget.
That's how you get tired. You scream yourself, and then you're just like, I
Yeah.
gotta go to sleep now.
He
Burns me out.
It
Done
gets
it.
stressful.
Dude, video games burn a lot of energy, mental energy, man. Sometimes they just give me a
but
headache.
when I go to my
I
mom,
put my creative input into those games.
yes.
That's hella relatable.
When I go to my mother's house,
More than Spider-Man.
I usually flock.
Yeah, fuck Spider-Man.
I mean, of
Piece of
course,
shit.
I don't.
Sorry, we just want to dog on Spider-Man real quick.
Whatever.
Continue.
You gotta
Ernie.
keep the running bit going, man.
I normally flock to
Seagulls.
flock of seagulls. I flock to to Sophia and to Jake usually because they're kind of watch the movies I watch. Even though like Jake usually shits on most movies I
Shit
watch.
on a lot of them.
Yeah, it's kind of tragic. What were we watching?
You guys all watched Old, so fuck you. So
Wait,
I already
wait.
knew you
I
guys.
don't think it was a good movie.
I know, but I'm just saying I wouldn't even went to see it based off the trailer.
Well, I didn't know it was an M. Night Shyamalan movie when I went.
Yeah, that movie sounds like a nightmare.
It
But
was.
he watched Django with us, right?
and he
Yeah,
thought it
you-
was bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I wasn't into it.
That's crazy.
I did give it a second watch. It was okay.
Was it better like by yourself, just paying attention?
Yeah.
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 I
You watching Glorious Bastards?
No, I've never seen that.
You should
You
watch,
should watch
that.
that
one.
too. But yeah, so I flocked to them and it sucked because I'm at the dinner table. This is when I'm by myself and I'm like the first one at the dinner table. I'm never there on time. The first time I'm there because I was going to spend the night. Crystal left like at 11. I don't know how it got to this point, but Sophia's gone. Everyone else in my family's there. And I'm like, I got no one to talk to. And I'm like, Jake, can you come downstairs? We're eating right now. And he's like, I'm in the middle of a game. I'm like,
I can't
Cool.
stop.
No.
cool. I'll just sit here and listen to everyone complain about dumb things and whatever. So I'm sitting there like,
Oh wow, is it weird to be on that side of it?
I'm just.
Shoes on the other foot now.
It's weird.
eh, kiddo?
We all think we're the black sheep at some point.
Yeah, but
Did the air just turn off at 1 second? I feel like it got
Yeah.
super quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stopped.
My sister, older,
I think it just
not
comes from
the
everybody
not the
being
younger,
different, though,
older,
right?
Younger, old, what?
because I have Sophia, but then there's an older one, so it's hard to explain. There's an older one,
Second eldest.
I guess.
She-
She
but-
feels like probably the black sheep. I've always felt like the black sheep. Jake probably feels like the black sheep. I don't know if
Yeah.
Sophia does.
Is that a product of having so many siblings though? Because it's just me. For me, it's just me and
I
my
just think
sister.
I just think we're all super different.
Yeah,
Does it
we all
happen
have our
with
own
you
different
guys?
opinions.
Yeah.
You all feel like they're the black sheep,
Yeah, there's like 8 of us.
and each one of you is the black
Yeah,
sheep. in your
everyone's
mind.
different.
Is
Yeah.
that? I wonder that just comes from a numbers aspect. If there's more of you, then it's like each person has a harder
Maybe,
time.
but there's a
standing
lot of people
out.
that are similar, but it's just once we
Or
got
getting
older,
attention,
people
I don't
just
know.
change differently.
I get it.
We all go different.
People change differently.
But as a family, a lot of brothers and sisters, you can meet them and they're like the same. You and Maddie are probably the same, ish.
No, we share similar interests.
You both share pictures in your wallets of each other.
No, she doesn't
That's
have a picture
cute.
in my wallet.
You say that's cute.
Yeah.
At least I don't know. She. Yeah.
I wouldn't do it, but yeah.
Yeah.
She asked me, so couldn't really say no.
Yeah, no.
I would you tell Sophia no?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I would be like, you fucking psycho. No, joking.
Hurtful.
No, it's fine.
It's not that-
See, that's why
It's
I said.
cool,
That's
it's
why I
cool.
said.
It's not that weird.
You rock
Yeah.
it.
That's why I said it's a different
Normal.
vibe. You
I
guys
watch anime with my sister. That's
They watch fucking.
Yeah.
With my son, they've been watching what?
Avatar: Last
We,
Airbender.
yeah, we
Avatar,
watched
right?
Avatar and
And
Korra.
Korra. So it's not
How-
like they don't do things together. It's just they're not like how you guys are. That's why I said
but
growing up, there's different dynamics.
not like-
you both don't
it's
feel like
not-
black sheep. They probably feel like different.
I don't have pictures of her on my phone.
Okay, we're done about those pictures. I'm not.
I
talking
feel
know.
about
pretty
them.
close to Sophia.
Huh?
I feel close to Sophia.
You are. I
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
But it's different. That's all.
Oh yeah.
Different vibes. But anyway, so I go to Jake always about computers and shit too, and then we've been talking about streaming, and I just really want to get down to where I can buy another monitors and get serious.
Can I suggest something?
What?
Find a game you might be good at.
Well,
And
see,
I
here's
don't
the
mean
thing.
that in a
That'd
mean.
really help.
I don't mean that in a mean way. I
Fuck
mean that in
you.
a
I'm
true
decent.
way.
I'm always decent at everything. I'm not
Dude,
horrible, but I'm not.
no, you're
We
pretty
played a
bad.
shooting game, and you weren't aiming down sights. You were hip firing.
Well, which game was that?
Payday.
Oh, it's a whatever. It's okay.
No, he wasn't hitting anything.
But you
Okay,
told
I told him
you-
to stand behind a wall.
you-
You're getting shot, and he literally ran in front of enemies.
the second game I
Yeah.
played.
I have never.
It was
I've
pretty
never
bad.
watched Ernie play a game.
Ask
been
Connor.
like-
I have it recorded me
damn.
teaching Connor how to play.
I don't mean to just shit on you, by the way, but
No, I'm gonna shit on
We're
you.
gonna shit on you for a hot minute.
yeah, I mean, you may have gotten better.
You gotta find.
First of all,
something-
fuck you guys all up in fighting games. I guarantee you, I'll beat you all in fighting.
But are you good at fighting games?
compared to a competitive? No.
That's what I mean.
But beating all your asses, yes. For right now, you're talking asses.
That's-
You
but
guys
that's
aren't.
not-
Let's do it.
You
Let's
guys
do it.
You guys aren't competitively good at
how? When was the last time
COD
you played a
and shit like
fighting
that.
game?
At what?
Was it-
COD and shit like that.
Fuck
You
is
haven't
COD?
seen me, man.
What's COD?
What's COD?
Call of Duty.
Oh, okay.
You want to get your shit? You want to get your fade run in Call of Duty? Dude, 1v1 me on Rust, homie. You ain't even ready.
That's what I
Jesus
said.
Christ.
You got, but it doesn't matter. You guys
You
aren't
ain't
like
even ready.
the shit. You see that one guy that walked
What?
into GameStop and he was like, "What up?" He's like a supposedly famous Call of Duty player,
Thanks.
and he walked in like just representing, and no one was like, "Who the fuck?" No one was in there, but he wanted some like,
Well,
"Give it up."
well, yeah, esports professionals aren't
I want to be that
extremely
famous.
renowned.
And who the fuck are you gonna know who they are? I mean,
I want to be
Omega
that.
Lol Esports.
I want to be the guy that goes, "Do you know who I am? I have 7 million
like
subscribers."
while you're at fucking Denny's and shit. and
Hell
they
yeah,
try to-
brother! I'm pulling that shit at Denny's. You can bet your ass,
That's the place to do it.
Mhm.
The Denny's. That's the place to do it.
dude. You can do anything in Denny's.
Do you know what's
right?
funny? Speaking
They
of
got good
Denny's, I don't want to
milkshakes.
get off subject, but some girl I watched a video of, they recorded her. She's like, "We didn't order gratuity," and the girl's like, "No." The waitress was like, "No, that's like for me for waiting on you." She's like, "What?" I thought like gratuity is like something else, and she's like, "No, it's like our tip," and she's like, "Oh," because I was thinking we didn't order that, and I was like, "Wow." That's
There's
when
a lot
I.
of dumb people. out
That's
there.
when I would
Sounds
pull
like a
out
South
the. Do you
Park
know
bit.
who I am?
Do you know who I am?
Do you know how many subs I have? No. Okay. So my thing is, okay, let's get back to what I was saying. Like, Jake opens up. You built your Gundam while you were streaming,
Yeah, I just built my Gundam.
and people stop by, right?
Yeah, I had a few people come
See, if
by.
Mr. Beast comes by, you get 100,000 out of nowhere.
Yeah,
possible.
but I don't need Mr. Beast's clout. I don't.
I don't want his clout. I want his money.
I mean, sure, that'd be nice, but
But like, okay, what do we like? What are we talking here? There's so much crazy stuff with stream. Is it getting more hyped, or is it low, like dropping more?
I think it's just stayed pretty stagnant. The only thing that's really changed, I mean,
following the rules,
I
is
think
it hard
it's
to
kind of
follow
pandemic?
rules?
saturated too.
the
There's a lot of streamers.
yeah, the
A lot
pandemic
now.
kind of oversaturated the market, right? Because
Yeah.
everybody's stuck inside, so a lot of people just did that.
But that's why, again, I think doing something different would be better.
Thing
it's
is,
hard to do something different.
it's hard to do different. Than
You have to be
notice.
different
Hot
in,
tub.
in a community. You have to pick
Do they
basically
stop
a
the-
community
do they
and
stop
then
the hot
choose to
tub?
be different from there.
Your niche thing.
Did they
So,
stop
like-
the hot tub?
No, they
No.
changed it
No.
to a different category, and it's not monetized anymore. So if you do it, you're not going to get money off of it.
You can get tips still.
I knew hella
Yeah.
girls that were.
They
doing
also
that.
stopped the whole ASMR licking the ear with the ass and the camera thing.
Yeah, no fart stuff.
Yeah, none of that. Yeah, that was
So
some
I
weird
have a
shit
really
going on there.
like when I was doing the research on YouTube, and it said just do something weird. Who knows? You might find a new niche. This was my secret plan, but I guess
You
I'll
can't,
reveal
but
it.
okay.
Okay, stop.
Nobody's got the solution to your fucking problem.
What
No
if-
YouTuber's
what-
going to show you a
what if-
video that's going to make you 1 million
What if we
subscribers in
watch
one night, Ernie.
both Quiet Places, and then
Because you can't. You can't show that on stream.
no, we watch it, come back to the podcast.
Is it on Amazon Prime?
They're both out, but
If
the
it's on
whole-
Amazon Prime, you can watch Party it now.
Okay.
Oh, shit, really?
Okay, regardless,
Some
guys,
movies, yeah.
we come back to the podcast, and all we do is whisper, and we do an ASMR podcast,
No.
and the whole time we talk like this.
No, I'm just gonna.
And then someone's just in the
nothing new.
back. Someone's in the background.
It is absolutely nothing new.
Yeah.
Jacob would be like,
You gonna get no.
and we just keep talking and doing it. Then I'll bring in something else and be like, damn, why does nothing have sound that I have right here?
Well,
Because you don't know how to make sound with the objects you have.
well, it's also you got to get the mics right a certain way.
Crazy.
This is
So while
awful.
we're talking,
I hate this.
while we're talking though, we do that and we talk. And then when we, you do your little nasty thing all the time. Yeah. So while I'm talking about, while I'm talking about reviewing it,
Look at
People
that.
to
You
my
have Declan
shins.
already just
people see the
Yeah.
Mouth
ASMR
noises.
podcast. No one,
people would watch that.
people don't normally do this. So I was like, that's something weird, but it'd be fun worth trying. And that's what I was saying with.
And then you take calls during it. You do ASMR calls.
That's fucking weird. How do you do that?
I don't know, but figure it
we're not
out.
pop-
You would
popular
be able
enough.
to hook it through
Yeah,
that.
we're
You would have to
definitely
just
not popular
control.
We'd have to like
the
post our
volume on
number
it.
up on like buses and shit. We ever tried that?
They could just join Discord.
I see rappers
Yeah,
ads
there's plenty
on
of different ways to
billboards
do
all
it.
the time. It's not even like them playing at a concert. It's just the rapper's name and it's like their SoundCloud link. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, people.
I wonder how
buy
much that
this-
costs.
they-
it's like $50.
Billboards.
Well,
Yeah.
I was
Depends on location.
I was talking for the
You can
best
get a
there is
billboard.
challenge.
I feel like you would buy a billboard or put your.
I
Just
would
put a URL.
but they're hella expensive for October, and it may take some makeup stuff. I don't want to reveal it because whoever we're doing it with, and even that's gonna probably cost me some money back to do it. But yeah, I mean, you do what you got to do
It's a
to
business.
Save
expense.
up now.
business expense.
Write it off of your taxes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's a write-off.
it is. But the thing is, okay. So what do gentlemen? You guys all? I don't watch. The only streams I watch are secondary on Facebook, and it's girls that are entertaining to me a bit. I won't lie to
Yeah,
you.
entertaining. I wonder why.
All right.
No, most of the
That's
girls,
cool.
girls I like. He laughs that I watch Pokimane. You busted up laughing.
Dude,
when-
Yeah.
fuck Pokemon.
Yeah.
dude. Pokimane does really good, and she doesn't have to
No,
show her
she's a-
boobs.
She's a thought.
I'll play Pokemon Unite with Pokimane.
What does that mean?
I have that game
That
on my
means I'll play
Switch.
Pokemon Unite with Pokimane.
Pokimane.
Yeah, I mean,
she doesn't like get naked and shit. She plays. She made her own base. Just I mean, there is guys that are simps. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, I think it's maybe the community I hate more than her. Okay, take it all back.
well, there's the Sweet Anita. I think she's awesome, even though she has Tourette's and shit. She's been thinking about quitting lately. I was reading because people just make her over sexualized, and she's not showing anything.
Dude,
I think guys are getting off on her ticks.
welcome to the internet.
It's hard being a girl
Dude,
here.
This is why
People
we fight back. But see,
sexualize the
girls get-
animated
I think-
caricature of a YouTube.
I think girls
There's a whole subreddit for it.
get easier access to get viewers than men, though.
No.
Well, dude, I don't know if they want those kind of viewers.
Dude, views are
some
Maybe
of
some of
them.
them do.
That's what I'm saying.
Some
Some
of
people
them
are just
clearly
probably have to be
obvious, but-
milking the system,
Yeah.
right? But the problem is the people that genuinely want to do it aren't able or willing or didn't sign up for that kind of
They
abuse.
get
right?
put into a
They're not.
umbrella kind of thing.
It's like a passion for them. It's not a job for them, and then people just harass them
Uh,
just for being a woman on the internet.
Ninja God hasn't been playing Fortnite, and his views have dropped 50%.
Yeah, ninjas, whatever. I don't care.
All right, I know. I know. I argue Fortnite all the time,
Fortnite's
love
a bad
Fortnite.
game
and I
for
defend
kids.
it
It's
all
a
the
baby
time.
game for babies.
Zoomer, Fortnite. I love it. I'm a Zoomer.
But they jumped the shark. I guess Ariana Grande is in it.
Does that surprise
Yeah,
you?
that's cool. I saw that.
No, it does surprise me because we don't need music people in it. Pop culture people are cool. Playing as the Predator, Arnold.
I want to play as Kevin Smith.
Is Kevin Smith in it too?
No,
Oh, okay.
I wish.
He will be.
If it's
probably will
Chainsaw
be.
Bob, it'd be kind of dope. And just make Jay his backpack.
Dude, by the way, speaking of Kevin Smith real quick, all I see on the internet is just constant people getting so salty about the He-Man reboot.
I had a long talk with Crystal that I'm gonna try to not anyone's opinions that I don't like and I want to shit on them. I'm gonna stop doing it.
All right.
Holy shit! What?
Yeah, cool. Well, my first thing I did was
He's reading a book, by the way.
You're reading?
why
I
are
don't-
you
I
an
don't even
asshole?
read.
Just because I'm doing something positive with my life.
No, I'm just letting him know you're
letting
reading
the
a book.
world know.
No,
there
he's
are
more
5
surprised
viewers.
that you can read.
He's the one that was like, I can't read. So I told him, you can borrow
Yeah,
it.
he's like, you should read this book, and I was like, I
But
can't read. or anything.
beforehand, I told Crystal that I wasn't going to. My wife, I told her that.
Dude, I'm surprised you didn't do that earlier.
I,
You were probably biting
Nice.
your tongue hella hard.
I do it every fucking podcast. I wish I could make it a catchphrase, but for it.
No.
But I told her that at first she was like, work on it. So what I started doing is I would talk to people, argue a little bit, but once I got to the point where I'm getting like angry or whatever, or they can't see my point, I would just stop. So I
the
started.
internet's the perfect space for that, right? Because you just detach immediately. Like,
So, but I used to get really
just don't
bad.
respond.
yeah, but if you
and
get
pissed, it would
if then
ruin
if you
my
get
it would
mad
ruin
at
my
work,
day.
right?
I gave them power. It would ruin my day
Like,
sometimes.
but imagine if you got mad at work, right?
Yeah.
Or like you get
And
frustrated
you
at
shoot
work.
up your job. You're like, I'm gonna.
That's an extreme.
That's
I'm
going
I
to
didn't
post.
go all the way there.
I'm gonna burn this whole place down.
Because he hasn't had a. No, I'm just.
I need my red stapler. No, so I got to that point where I was doing better. Now I'm at the point where I see someone write something stupid, and I'm like, Then I'm like,
Yeah, that's called. You're just detaching. It's the
Congratulations.
Like I said, you don't have to.
That's what you do.
You never
'Cause people were
had
arguing
to
about
live
He-Man.
with that
Self-control.
anger.
people were
You
trying to
just
argue about
detach.
He-Man again, and I'm just like, they're like, it's so bad. I can't stand it because we had to have woman power. I'm like, it's just a good story.
It's like not even that good of a story. It's just not.
This fucking hater.
It's not that good.
I don't know anything about
It's like
He-Man.
whatever.
I wouldn't know
I
yet.
don't.
It's-
I don't know much.
Here's what
but
I'll say.
It was a good story.
It's not as good as Castlevania. It's not as
You always
bad.
bring that
It's
up.
you
not
said
as,
that in the last video.
It's not as bad as Blood of Zeus.
You bring up Castlevania.
Blood of Zeus sucks. I want to talk about Blood of Zeus. One of these times I make you watch it. I'm
What
gonna
the fuck
go
is
on.
Blood of Zeus?
It's so all three of these shows are made by animated by Powerhouse, which is like Netflix.
Did you say anime?
Animated.
Why do you hate anime, man?
Because he doesn't understand it.
It's for weeaboos and guys that sleep with
he sees
body
foreign. He
pillows.
sees foreign stuff and he just hates it.
I mean, it's true. I have a body pillow,
I
but it's
don't.
cool.
I don't have a document.
Do you have a hole in it?
I refuse to buy a
No.
document.
I have it hung on my door.
Mm.
The weebiest shit I know is that a body pillow is called a dakimakura in Japanese. That's
I do
the
not have a
weebiest
body
thing I
pillow,
know.
and I occasionally watch anime. So
I hug a pillow when I'm sleeping.
The weebiest thing I do is I read manga.
When I spent the night at my mom's house, she has like 8 pillows, so I just was like hugging everything.
what?
that
Pillows.
shit's
Pillows?
nice.
Oh my god, you sound like my wife.
I hate when you say pillows.
Oh my god.
Why do you throw an E in there, homie?
You can't say pillows.
pillows?
You're an idiot.
Pillows.
Pillows?
They're not pillows.
Yeah.
Yes, that's P
That
I
sounds like a
Pillows.
L
cereal.
L.
Pillows.
That sounds like a cereal for
How do you-
pills.
This is literally the
Pillows?
family. This is the
Pillows.
family.
Pillows.
I-
You say
I can't
pillows.
hear
This
it.
is the
Pillows.
This is the Family Guy thing. Okay.
And she gets mad when I say,
say pill.
certificate.
Say pill.
Does that sound right? Certificate?
Ernie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ernie.
She usually gets mad at that. I don't
Say
know.
pill.
Pill.
Say low.
Low.
Say pillow.
Griffin. Peter Griffin.
Nice. I like that.
Good.
So anyways, back to what I was saying. I want to build a Twitch thing to start actually.
A Twitch thing? You have everything, right? You
This
need
guy over here is like,
OBS
I
and
got an extra
Twitch?
monitor for you.
And
Yeah,
an
you
extra
got it.
monitor, right?
I'll probably
Yeah.
have to buy an extra monitor, which is fine.
You
Yeah, you
need
don't want that
one.
monitor anyways.
You can,
I mean,
you
I
can
don't.
use any
I don't have.
monitor.
Like,
I
I don't
want-
have a nice rig like you guys probably.
I
do.
want-
I just have a laptop. But
Dude, you
gotta
don't
have a
even
second
need-
Monitor,
you don't even
right?
need-
You
It-
have to in this
it's
day and
better.
age, right?
It makes things easy.
How are you supposed to play video games and watch music? And watch YouTube or listen to music?
It's just so
Your
you
phone?
can do so many other things with it.
No, because I want to hear the in-game
No.
audio. Are you crazy? I played Titanfall 2 with the music all the way down, like the campaign with the in-game music all the way down.
You're more
What-
efficient with a second
What's
monitor.
the most?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can
What's
just
the
do
most
anything.
popular game people are playing right now on Twitch that people watch?
I can just look it up.
Yeah, you can
thanks to
look.
Twitch.
Nothing from Blizzard.
Bring up the
Fuck,
app.
dude, don't make. Did we have a podcast about that?
We never talked about
No.
it.
Dude,
He stepped down, right? The CEO.
I think so. I'm so fucking
Dude,
pissed.
there's like
It's-
people from Disney getting
It's
investigated.
why I don't play. It's why I don't play Hearthstone.
Well, that's with Black Widow. But
Welcome
to
to
Used to
corporate
play Overwatch,
America.
not no more.
Nope.
Why
fuck
not?
that.
You were
shit.
playing it the other night.
Not no more.
From this day forth. Henceforth,
Not playing it.
I haven't played
Maybe
Hearthstone.
Overwatch 2.
I haven't played Hearthstone since they came down on those people that were talking against the Chinese government. They were
That
like
is
pro
very
players.
true.
I
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not playing Hearthstone
Dude,
anymore. Fuck
Blizzard's a
that.
piece of
Blizzard's
shit.
I was so lost, dude. I
company.
just play whatever, but I probably don't play those kind of games. So
No.
They're
No, you
not. They're
don't.
not good. You're not missing out.
It's like
Yeah.
World of Warcraft. It's StarCraft.
God, I
Technically
remember.
Call of
I remember
Duty.
World of Warcraft being the craziest.
Yeah, they're
fucking
Call of
thing.
Duties now,
Yeah.
or has been.
Still waiting for that fucking sequel for Left 4 Dead.
No, so I just saw gameplay on that.
Look good?
People, yeah. People
Is
are
that
playing
Back
the
4
beta.
Blood?
Yeah, Back
Yeah.
4 Blood.
I was watching that today.
Minecraft is
Because
Minecraft
Lucas
is
makes me
still
buy
pretty high.
games
Fortnite,
and we don't play them.
I buy games and don't play them.
Call of Duty.
Connor who's been on here for Magic stuff, maybe buy Grand Theft Auto, and I haven't played it once. But
That's
maybe
unfortunate.
with
Yeah,
this,
I stopped playing that game.
with this new hard
My
drive,
friends
I'm
have been
putting-
playing it again.
I don't have that much fucking room on my computer anymore.
Yeah, 100 gigs. I don't want to download that.
Well,
Nah, fuck that.
I told Lucas I needed more room with editing and playing games and saving games and stuff.
Well,
So I have that to put in today. Giggity.
There are 400,000 people just talking.
Yeah, but that's such a generic.
See, I
a
wouldn't mind.
lot of people are doing just
Yeah.
talking.
I wouldn't
It's
mind
'cause you can
just
get
doing
away
some
with
kind of
more.
weird thing like that.
Why is it not letting me look at
Or even watching movies with people and like if people come in and
People do that.
Yeah, that's
But
a
there's
whole
got-
new thing.
There's got to be
Yeah.
a fun thing where like I can get maybe donations and stuff because all I would do is put the money back into this. It's not like I'm like, oh my god, I'm quitting my life.
Yeah, you can get donations doing that.
people playing Dead by Daylight.
You gotta get
I'm
partnered
surprised the
though,
game's still alive.
How you get partnered.
or affiliate, one of them.
So that's what
You got to get
that's
so
the-
many people watching.
That's
and
what I'm
following
asking.
you.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
asking, guys. Like, what do I got?
Problem is,
do?
You gotta-
problem
you
is
gotta
most of
stream.
these games I don't want to play.
Yeah, you gotta.
You just actually got to
Like,
be.
I'm looking
on
at this list
it.
and
You just constantly
I don't wanna-
got to just keep being
I
consistent.
I don't want to play Minecraft.
Play
I
games
stopped
that
playing with my
people-
buddies.
Are interested in Minecraft?
Play it at the end of the year.
I was saying
the
Lucas
update
was
comes
playing
out.
right now,
Okay.
or
Okay.
talking. Then I was gonna put you back.
That's
what
We had a
I'm
bad
saying.
time last. Lot of even me talking over everybody. You're like in the middle of a thing, and you're like, ugh. And then I give you a glare, which was hilarious. That was a good glare.
Hmm. And then I called you out.
Yeah, but it was still a good glare.
But yeah, I don't want to play Fortnite. You want to play Call of Duty Warzone?
I would love to
Fortnite.
play. I would love to play Fortnite.
I'll play Warzone.
I'd
with
probably
y'all.
put it on
I like
controller
Warzone.
though.
I like Warzone.
You guys going to play Apex? I'm not playing any of these games, by the way.
I just uninstalled
all
that.
these my son.
I
played.
uninstalled it a long
hate
time ago.
battle royale games.
I like
Burning
Apex.
They're
fast.
That's my
so
favorite
fun.
battle royale.
They're not fun.
They're so fun.
They are annoying
They're
or
fun.
boring or whatever.
Depends
I
how
don't
you
want-
play them.
You are not getting.
I'm
laid
definitely not playing
tonight.
Fortnite.
I play PUBG still.
PUBG's just PUBG was like great when it was originally there, just because it was the first one to
Yeah,
ever
when
really
it first
do
came
it,
out.
right? And then I don't know. I
What-
just can't.
PUBG.
I just can't do them anymore. And
What's
I
the
don't
difference
have.
in PUBG
I
and
don't have
in COD and Call of Duty? What's the difference? Because
A
I don't
lot.
play games like
a
that.
lot.
One's good, one's bad.
One has armor. Vehicle play is different. You can actually jump out of a vehicle at full speed without dying.
It's in third person. PUBG's in third.
See,
No,
those are-
they have a
You
first
can
person too.
redeploy, parachute.
Yeah, but you can't switch between that and Call of Duty, correct?
See, those are the weird things. For
There's
me.
no
No,
third
I don't
person
know.
Call of Duty, right?
No.
No,
People like
And the
sorry.
Gulag and shit like
I
that.
love
Yeah.
the Gulag.
The Gulag.
That,
is
apparently,
good.
that's the
I've been
greatest
lost.
thing that
That-
ever
that
happened
is-
in Battle
is.
Royale.
not one loss.
He's flexing on everybody.
But
Gulag master.
You got to send him those stats, though. You know, no one's gonna
Oh,
believe
my
you.
KD.
He's got to
What's your
see him.
KD
8.8.
in Warzone?
Yeah.
I'm not getting in the lobby with you
why?
Shoot.
What does that mean?
because that means
It
you get other
sucks.
people who have 8.8s.
Oh. See, like, I don't mind playing Fortnite because it's fun. It's just stupid. It's silly.
I don't like the building. It's annoying.
But
and
you're talking about games like, oh, this game you could do this thing. That's why I like
corporate
Fortnite because you
bullshit.
could do dumb shit.
Also,
compared to other.
is that
games.
Epic?
Yes.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck Epic Games.
You don't
too.
like Epic Games?
No, they're also a horrible company.
They give me free games.
Mm-hmm.
They do give you free games.
Yeah, but they also exploit their workers.
Most games.
I mean, what
do.
companies do you think don't?
There are small companies that don't.
Indie developers.
Do you,
That's
think,
pretty much it.
do you think your Coca-Cola
Maybe.
factory isn't from a little Chinese boy making it?
Hmm?
You think that shit's all American?
No,
Where do they get the crack from?
that's why I try to stop buying products. That's why I
Colombia.
stopped trying to get.
Oh my god!
That's why
you're
I don't
such a
support
fucking
Disney
hippie.
as much. I'm a hippie, sir. You know I'm
You're
more
trying to give him
conservative than a
shit
lot
for
of
buying
people.
shit because the companies are bad, but then when he says he doesn't
Consumer.
buy,
That's like saying,
from that,
but
you're
that's also
"Fuck
like
you
saying,
too."
wow, you're supporting
Me?
China by buying
Yeah.
Chinese-made shirts. Where, like, how else am I gonna buy shirts? I can't just. There aren't just
Just
American
stop wearing
only
shirts,
sto-
bro.
That's
There are
exactly.
American-made shirts.
I
I
prefer
know,
that.
but do I have to buy like are they like are they this? Are they have cool stuff on them? Are
Yeah.
they branded? No,
Yeah.
not this.
You
Some
can
of
find
them.
American-made shirts like that.
Dude, just live, bro.
All you gotta do is Google
No.
American-made shirts,
I'm not gonna-
long
no.
sleeve graphic. Boom.
Regardless of Epic's games,
Look at your fucking Trump
Policy-
hands right now. Wish people could see it.
regardless.
when I put this to audio,
Irregardless.
anyone that's not on YouTube, they don't.
Irregardless.
Just imagine
Yeah, they
meditating,
get
but
it.
flipping it out.
They get it. You could just say the Trump hands. They get it.
No, he has a lot of Trump
I think
things.
people know.
No,
I
people
think you
know.
could just say Trump hands. I don't think you have to fucking.
Yeah, you over-explained it.
Yeah. Come on, man.
You ruined it.
You ruined it. Now I don't even know what I was gonna say.
People are
It
smarter.
happens to you all the time.
Yeah, because you ruined it. Because usually you ruin it.
I always make you pivot. It's all good.
Pivot.
Pivot?
You know I like to travel.
Like pop it,
Twist it.
No.
pull it.
Yeah. Pull it.
You guys go in the
Whoa.
bathroom for that. So what
We
do I
certainly will.
What's the button system that people have for their
Their button system?
What do you mean? What?
for their
I'll push people's buttons.
Are you talking about key binding? Are you talking about like
it
how
pisses me
Steam
off that
Deck?
your computer's better than mine.
streamers, and they have that like a
Stream
streamer
Deck?
button.
Oh, Stream Deck. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need that much.
But all the people that have pretty shit and little things
You're
popping
You
out.
not
don't need it.
there.
You could use your phone.
Well, not only
Jesus,
that, you
man.
actually can hotkey certain transitions.
But if
just
you
on
make
your
it look like
keyboard.
you're there, you fake it till you make it.
No.
So if it looks
no,
good,
it looks
No.
fake and boring. You haven't built your fucking. You haven't built from the ground up. Nobody's seen that. Like usually, people like when they watch a streamer for a long time, they enjoy looking at the background as the time goes on. That's one of the
Yeah.
best things about streams is you get to see the change of the background and shit like that. And
You mean
as people
like-
buy new stuff,
Yeah, you
like
see
I'm in the
them- you see them
kitchen and then all of a
progress.
sudden I'm somewhere else now.
There's
Yeah.
a guy that had
when
a
you
fridge.
see someone change, when they go from a closet to a room.
Yeah.
This guy had a fridge in his
And people
in his
enjoy
streaming room,
this.
and he grabs it, and it's just a cardboard cutout, and
Peop-
it blew his
Yeah.
stream's mind.
Yeah,
People
because
enjoy
like,
it.
what's in the
Like to
fridge?
see people progress further,
Yeah.
and if they always change, if they change.
If
it
you're
up,
just, like,
split it
there
up,
from
donators,
day
yeah.
one.
Does a
love
tear
seeing
roll
it.
down people's face like they're doing it?
Maybe.
Some people, yeah.
Yeah, some
You're
people
doing it, Peter.
Some people
You're
invest
doing it.
in
Some of
streamers.
your
Well,
big
hey,
donators, yeah.
The one streamer I watched, Summit 1G, he bought his house and he moved his whole family in, and it was all because of the streaming and shit like that. His
What did he
dad-
do?
What do you mean? What did he do? Well, he was a CS:GO pro. Then he started streaming.
Let's see us go.
Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
What's the one that you play that was
I-
really,
Really
weird?
good game.
I've never heard somebody have to say that
Z-
word.
Yeah, I know.
That whole game title
The-
in my
No
entire.
one says it anymore.
It's
no one
that-
says it anymore.
The Z something you played where you like captured people and it was like really like dark.
What?
Excuse
Castle
me.
Miner Z.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You and your dudes would like go grab people, then you'd put them like in a house or something and make them go on their knees and like it was weird.
What the fuck are you
I
talking
swear
about?
you told me about this, dude.
Whoa.
I didn't say it was sexual.
What game is this?
It's not something Z or Z.
World War Z?
No. But it was all out
Is it about
war.
zombies?
And you would team up with some people, they would turn on you. It was weird. And people had
Among
their,
Us.
and they'd be like, please, like don't mess with me.
Among
Like they would
Us.
voice it themselves. Like don't just please let me
Twerking Among
go.
Us?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, nobody
and your
has
friends
any
used to play
idea
it.
what you're talking about. What games did you and your friends used to play?
Are you talking about H1Z1?
Maybe. It doesn't play like that.
What?
Yeah, you could.
Where
if
you're capturing people and you're like hostaging them and then they're like
That was
You,
please
also one of the
you
original
could do that.
please let
Battle
me
Royale
go
games,
and you're
right?
like no you guys would like as I'd watch you play
It was a zombie game originally, right?
What do you
Yeah.
mean you watched us play it on stream?
yeah you'd upload it somehow and I watched it. What the fuck? Maybe
Yeah.
I'm dreaming.
What the fuck?
Who fucking
It could be
Yeah.
H1Z1, but
Or
I
a
don't think
fever
I ever
dream.
remember holding anyone up in H1Z1. Like, no, I never said like get on your knees. Usually I just fucking kill them. So I don't.
You don't play with your food.
Nah.
Well then what streamers do you guys watch then?
I don't watch a lot of streams. To be frank,
Poke laws.
I just don't have that. I don't have that attention span, really.
It's background music,
Yeah, most
Yeah.
of the time I fill that kind of space with podcasts.
and that's most people who watch streams.
While I'm working.
Yeah.
I think it's just disgusting. Like, if you guys know who Corinna Koff is, which I doubt, she was in David Dobrik's group or whatever.
No.
It's just crazy that
no,
she,
I know nothing about David Dobrik.
she's a good-looking chick, but she did her OnlyFans and stuff like that. She made so much money when she started her stream, and all she does, I've watched a few of them. All she does is play
How have you watched a few of them?
huh?
How have you watched a few of them?
On Facebook, they like replay like pieces or the whole thing. It's like 3 hours long, but I don't watch all that. But it's like they role play Grand Theft Auto a lot, so I'm always like, are they any good? And they're really bad, which makes it funnier for me to watch. But she made like when she started doing it like a ton of money. Then she did OnlyFans, and within 2 days she made $1 million just from
Yeah.
signing up. So I'm like, how you're fucking twitching. And then you're doing OnlyFans. It's like you're doubling your money so much.
You're such
There's a lot of people that do that.
Yes.
It's nuts.
A lot.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the
But see, I
internet,
can't
homie.
do that.
No.
Sucks.
No.
So what do you want to say? That's sexist or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not sexist,
No,
but
it's
it does
just
suck.
biology. Welcome to the world, homie. It's been this way for millennia. Horny dudes on the internet, homie.
Millennia.
Millennia.
Like
That's-
caveman times.
That's not caveman times. Millennia is 1,000 years.
Was the internet 1,000 years?
No, I was already exaggerating, but
Oh.
you don't know when cavemen were around. They were around like you don't
Cavemen
even believe
weren't
in
around.
cavemen.
Because you guys said Adam and Eve came.
no, you-
What are you talking about?
Who came
being
first?
stupid.
Who were the first humans that God made?
Why are we talking about God?
If you believe in
The
God.
demigurge.
yeah, but why?
Just
do
listen
you believe
to
in
me.
God?
I don't know.
Oh, why does it matter then?
Yeah,
We weren't talking about God.
Because we're figuring out what the way people think.
We're talking about caveman.
he doesn't believe in cavemen.
Do you not really believe in caveman?
I'm not sure about
Non-evolution.
He's not even sure about
No.
evolution.
Like Neanderthals? Do you think they existed?
The jury's out.
Fucking idiot.
See,
Well,
and sometimes I can't tell if he really is that dumb.
You
or he's
watch
just
like a bunch
fucking
of probably
with us.
weird things about it that were like, oh yeah, that's what it's about. Me, I gotta be there. I gotta dig up some caveman for me to believe it.
You can be there. I
So
know how
hold
to
on,
get
hold
there.
on, hold on. You have to. I like his style. I can get there. Open your mind. That's what I immediately thought.
Yeah.
Do you want to physically dig up the body, like the bones? You have to be there and dig
I
up
just
the
feel like they
bones?
put pieces together. Like when I took anthro, it was just weird. I don't know.
I'm literally like,
Yeah, hold on. What level of
I can feel
anthro
my
was
body
it? Community
clenching anger.
college.
Yeah, it was
anthropology.
community.
There you go.
Community. It was
There
just
you go.
intro.
There you go.
What's that guy do anything? I still got taught the same shit that you guys are talking to me about.
No.
No, you gotta take the next class.
Hold on. Like I
The
guarantee
second
you,
levels when they unlock everything else.
Yeah, that's when
yeah,
it's
that's
the
how
real stuff.
school works.
Welcome to the next class.
That's why you take pre-calculus, then calculus,
Yeah.
then
Hold on. So
then
Did you
Hold on.
walk in
calculus.
for second
Hold on.
calculus and they're like, "This is a brand
Yeah, there
new
is a
world.
second
You missed the
calculus.
Is
second
your
half.
brain ready?"
Yes.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
people aren't.
David Copperfield, like the teacher.
Ernie, please don't tell me that's exactly how you think school works.
That's why
that
they
you
have the
take one
first
class
class.
and you know everything about that subject.
Well, no, but you can still go
Well,
learn on your
clearly
own.
no, but
Dude, you took
We
a
have books.
community college class on anthropology.
yeah, you can
I
open
didn't
those
even go
books
to
and
college.
read those books and find the exact same information we're talking about.
Yeah, they have the same books they use to teach every class.
Yeah,
No,
but
you can
when
find
go-
books that are older than you
you
are.
didn't
that
watch
say
Beauty and the
same
Beast.
shit we're
Belle
talking-
was held back and she read so many books and learned so much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Read a book, Ernie.
Wasn't she 14?
I don't
I
know,
have
but
no
It was okay back
idea.
then. It was
Is this
okay
like
back
is
then.
this like the Disney interpretation or is this like the original interpretation?
The original.
Yeah, it's probably something fucked up. That's a Aesop or
I don't know.
I can't remember the original.
Bet you can learn
Brothers
it in a
Grimm?
book
I don't know.
Yeah.
that they didn't teach you somewhere.
Shit.
I
The
never
original
really care
fairy
about the
tales,
story.
dude. The original fairy tales are fucked up.
They're all fucked up.
Yeah, it's great. Love them.
I ate them up.
Love fucked up
tasty.
shit.
You do love fucked up shit.
I do.
But yeah, so anyways, I want a button thing for my Twitch.
You don't need
What
one.
what is that though? What does it all do?
It's a soundboard.
It's just hotkeys.
It's an extra keyboard. It's additional. Basically,
That's
an
it, yeah.
additional
It's
keyboard.
I
just
saw-
just
I
hotkeys.
saw a homie that had like 2 mouses.
You don't need that.
Don't need that.
And I'm not saying I do. I just want to. Okay, this is me podcasting.
Understanding why
that
they have
I'm
that?
learning about the community.
Start
and learning,
simple and then
and learning
move
about
up.
how to do this because
Don't-
we tried. We had it set. I think it's still set up where whenever we went on, I would turn it on and let us go. I think no one cared. No one ever jumped on or anything.
That happen. That'll happen.
Yeah,
And-
you have to be.
You gotta be consistent.
Yeah, you got to be consistent.
Like if I want to be for real, I would play it every night just because I'm bored. Half
Then
the
do
time.
it.
And
Then just turn it on.
Yeah, turn it on and do
It's
it.
Yeah, that's all.
literally
That's, you just turn it on.
all
open
you gotta
OBS. Open Twitch.
why would I
start
OBS?
stream.
Just record it?
No, that's how you
That's-
stream.
it
That's one
captures
way.
it.
That's one way of streaming.
But you could stream it the other way through.
I prefer to use OBS because you can do things like adjust the size of your window of your.
I throw GIFs up on my screen all the
Yeah.
time.
You throw what?
GIFs up on my screen.
How do you do that? You just add it onto image.
You add the source. Yeah.
See, that's how they do it.
Ernie, you know you have the best tool to figure things out, YouTube, and you're constantly on shit watching videos.
No,
you
I'm still
can
worried
look
about how to get the subscribers.
and not
Have
how
you
to
seen
learn
my
how to
videos?
do it.
I've edited videos. I know what I'm doing. But far as like Twitch and stuff,
Again,
We're not
you can
arguing.
I'm not arguing that you don't know. I'm saying that why aren't you using tools you have to learn how to do the stuff that you
Because
want
I
to do.
feel like I need other tools to do it.
I would advise you start
Holy shit,
simple.
You start somewhere
Yeah.
and go. Let me
and
watch
you
one
move-
video.
You add stuff as
as you go.
you go.
don't need
If you-
everything at once.
Yeah, you try to find a niche. You try to build that niche for a little
Do
bit.
you look for subscribers
You just go.
where it pops up and it
play.
shows like a picture of
No,
you
if
dancing?
you're getting on to play video,
It's like, yeah!
do
That's
what
later
You can have
on.
that.
do what Logan does when you get on to play video games. Just
Logan streams from or PlayStation
just
daily.
talk like there's an you
you
talk like
pretend.
there is an audience
You
there,
pretend there's people there.
Yeah.
or talk to yourself. Or
Just start. Yeah.
That's dark, man.
It sucks.
my sister was
That's
literally
why I
listening
don't
to a
stream all the
podcast
time.
about with one
That's
guy.
also why people stream with other friends.
God, you guys are making
Makes it
me
a lot
sweat
easier.
so much.
Why?
I feel like I'm under the hot seat. I'm trying to break into something. and
We're trying to tell you to take it
You guys
slow.
are coming after me.
No, I'm just letting you
'Cause
know
you're trying
why
to go
haven't.
too hard into
Yeah,
it.
why haven't you actually just done research?
You try to go way too hard into everything,
Mm-hmm.
and not in a good way, in a very uncomfortable, unpleasurable,
Talk to
It's
my
because-
wife.
and non-consensual way.
Oh my God! Why'd you have to go there?
Because you just laid it up for me, and I had to go there.
Crazy.
You had to lay it up.
hmm
See, I don't know what games are like good games for me to play alone.
Just
like,
play a
all the-
game
all
you
the
want to
game-
play.
All the games
Yeah,
we
just
have,
you just play.
all the
you
games
have
we
to
have
have
are multiplayer
passion.
games. That I bought
Eventually,
for-
one of them will hit. Eventually,
Yeah.
You just to play games.
Shit, just play something.
A lot of the multiplayer games though, I bought them for me and him to play.
No.
Now for me and Connor to play, for me and Alan
Just
to play.
play a game.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
Find
if it's
a
a
game
multiplayer
that
game.
you
I feel like
wanna
multiplayer
play.
games are good because it's like conversation.
No,
You're
no,
just
no.
talking shit.
You don't necessarily-
Find a
can do
game
both.
that you want to play that you can play by yourself.
Yeah, that'll help.
'Cause it's too hard to organize a group stream like that, or a group where you can get a bunch of people to be on your stream.
Hey, you have.
you have
I
to
want to
have
be
some time
like,
to be able to
hey,
be,
chat, what should I do?
like, hey, get it back into
That's
fighting games.
why
People
you-
might watch you try to get back into fighting games because it's a
Mhm.
game you can play by yourself. It's a game of strategy. You could talk about how you fucked up. You could talk about your opponent. You could talk
Fighting
trash.
games are a good game to stream right now.
Yeah.
So you play Guilty Gear. It's the newest one.
I love Guilty
what the
Gear.
fuck's Guilty Gear?
It's a fighting game.
I've never heard of
It's
it.
pretty weeby though.
Who made it?
It's almost too weeby for me.
It's
Uh,
It's pretty weeby.
I can't remember the name of the.
Is Weeby
It's
racist?
is it Ark or something?
No.
Weeby's not racist?
Weeaboo is a derogatory term for a white person. It's a new age term for a Japanophile.
It's
It's
someone
basically a
obsessed
nicer way to say Japanophile because that word sounds awful.
with Japanese culture that's not their
Japanophile?
own.
Japanophile is a person that's obsessed with Japanese
like
culture
Geppetto.
over their own.
Are you looking if it's racist?
No, I was looking at time and how much battery my phone has. It's about to die.
It's not racist. If
not
anything, it's
racist.
derogatory towards white people. That
Which isn't
Yeah,
racist.
I guess so.
What is a racist?
there's a
term?
Japanese word for somebody there's already a Japanese word for a Japanese person who sits inside and watches anime all day. It's called otaku. That's a word for that.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the name of like a show or something?
There's
Kotaku.
that's also a normal sound
You
that's
guys
made
should
in the
start your own
Japanese language.
YouTube channel. Natako Hour.
Jesus.
Natako Tuesday.
I think that's a thing, not taco.
Probably.
That'd be so dope.
There's a YouTuber called Nux Taku.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ernie, I have an idea for you.
Who should I watch
That guy's
that
a
would give me
bizarre.
ideas?
You just type.
No,
You don't.
you don't.
What ideas? You don't need ideas.
Just
about,
play
man?
the key.
Here.
You guys,
So
here's
you have
the thing.
you have
You guys are
Grand Theft
making me
Auto,
look
right?
like an idiot in front of all my friends.
That's
on-
fine. You
on the
have
podcast.
Grand
We're
Theft Auto,
just telling
right?
you the truth. homie. Play the campaign.
Yeah, play the campaign in Grand Theft Auto with your commentary.
I got Batman. I love Batman. That's
Play
like my
Batman.
Then
favorite.
play Batman.
Yeah, you
on
can
it.
play
Be
Batman.
like, people
Play
love
something.
throwback streams. People eat
Yep.
throwback streams.
You
up.
also
You
have
think people would watch Arkham?
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
people will be
Dude,
like,
people watch everything.
people will be like, oh, somebody's streaming Arkham? Sure, I might as well watch it. I'm a huge
Fat,
Arkham
fat,
fan too. Dude, people watch people stream old Pokemon.
people watch people sleep.
You know,
It's true.
those streams are the best, and I still think we should. If
I
we
watch
get big enough, we should
IRL,
do
like
one to
homeless
Ernie.
people.
If me snoring?
No, because whenever anybody donates, they got to play a sound, and you have to. They play a sound through a speaker. So, like, say somebody donates $5, they just play the loudest, most annoying YouTube video they possibly can.
Yeah, they have media
But
share
then
turned
I'd
on.
keep waking up though.
That's the content.
That's the point, and people
Yeah.
keep donating because they keep wanting to see you wake up. So you're milking them for money
It'd
through
be
your
funny
own
as hell
pain.
with you
Yep.
because you probably have a panic attack.
Do people
And we could tag out too.
people do things? I was trying to take over the time for you. Do people
I like how you can't multitask very well.
I was doing it,
He's
but
a man,
you guys are
so.
scaring me about waking me up. But like, do people do torture type things? Or
Wait, what?
is that against like
Torture? What do you mean?
Well, hold on. You can't harm anyone.
I'm
on
clamping
stream.
my nipple and we're shocking it?
No,
No,
No.
you can't do
because that's
that.
harm.
Yeah.
You can't
It's like
harm
every time
anyone
you-
on a stream.
And also, if you're streaming, be very careful of what you say.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
There's-
really
there's
say.
POS
I don't think I say bad
words.
enough things.
It doesn't matter. Just
The
understand
only things that we let slip out are like the R word
Well,
that ends with an E.
the racist word. Which one?
Oh.
Why don't you say it for me?
It's like a great ape. Grape.
yeah, the
Yeah,
grape
they don't
word.
like that
They
word
don't like
there.
that word either.
No.
Like we fuck up on that here, and pollination. Does that sound?
What?
What the fuck you said?
Polestation.
Oh, okay.
You can. I think you
And
can say
The
that.
proletariat?
Yeah, let's.
It starts with an M, right?
I know what
Yes.
word you guys are
Okay.
talking about.
Alright.
Like we've said those words out, and then you guys are like, we got it.
I don't think we've ever used
Nah,
that
you
word,
can't
to
even
be
say.
honest.
You can't even say.
Saying,
Huh?
You can't even say.
nah.
You're not supposed to say it
No,
on
you
YouTube.
can say
I know, but you
it.
can censor.
People
I
slide
censor
it.
us saying that.
You're not British though. It
Thanks for
doesn't slide
making
as
my
easy.
adding.
Actually,
or my
Somebody-
editing.
only Australians can say it. I think on Twitch.
No, British people can.
British do you
Oh, they.
fucking.
Oh, they.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Just because you say it with a
or
British
anyone
accent
in the UK.
doesn't make it okay, Ernie. That's not your word, okay?
It's
If
not
you're an
your-
American, you can't say.
You've
Which is
appropriated from
unfortunate.
from the English people. They've done nothing wrong to the world ever, and how dare you attack them so violently?
Crazy.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, Ernie?
The English are innocent, okay? They've done nothing wrong.
Regardless,
hold on,
they're
hold on.
so I'm trying to make sure like the
As an
word
Irishman,
like
I'd
it's
like
probably
to
the
say
same
I
exact
lied.
words we can't say on here basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like fuck, shit's fine, and booty, butthole, dingaling.
Who's your favorite comedian that does that spiel? It's like the words you can't say on the radio.
I don't
George
know.
Carlin talks
Oh,
about it?
George Carlin talks about it. Yeah. But yeah, I would think it's the same stuff. So I think I'd be fine because I don't really cover. Those other ones don't really come up, and if we do come up, it's just something funny.
Be careful. You beat somebody really good at a game. Try not to say that.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I watched this the old land party, and they're they're playing. I can't maybe do it as well.
I don't know what the
I'll
old
bleep it
land
out.
party is.
I'll bleep. Huh?
What are you talking about? The old land party?
It was like a land party. It was a big, huge group, and they're playing like.
On like
Just
Twitch or
any
something?
land party.
Yeah, it was back in I don't know, maybe early 2000s.
Jesus, what the
And it was
fuck?
like it was talking about like when you couldn't get away with shit, and like the one dude's on the other side talking shit like, yeah, we're gonna fuck you up or whatever, and then
Oh,
finally
yeah,
they
yeah,
win, and the dude stands up, he's like, fuck you, and it gets all quiet, and it's like when you remember that you're not in a lobby anymore.
You're gonna have to censor that.
that one,
Yeah.
because I couldn't really show you guys how to say it.
Can't censor that on Twitch.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I figure you can't say.
Well,
it.
you
no.
could if you delayed it and you had somebody playing.
Nah, too hard.
That's
Too difficult.
You would have
It's
to have
too
a
many
producer
people. You'd
there
literally
next
have to
you.
have like,
Yeah.
like
Which people
So do
have
people
producers.
like
eventually get,
SNL style
producers?
producer.
They get people
Mods?
helping them. Mods, yeah.
Do
Yeah,
those mods
mods.
get they personally work for you, or they get paid through Twitch?
Usually they don't.
They
They don't
Usually
get
they're like,
compensated by
here's,
some way through
here's
the
the key.
streamers.
If you
That's-
get in on a streamer
if that
early, you have a
happens.
very high chance of being a mod.
Yeah.
And then you get
And
in,
being a
and you
mod-
get in
and
the
you-
moderator Discord.
But you don't do anything. You
No.
don't actually moderate.
No.
You just get the mod status.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's all
And-
you want.
and
I
you
mainly-
could
I mainly see
you
that-
could extend vengeful wrath upon somebody if you really wanted.
You could,
to.
yeah, just time people out.
I've watched again with Pokemon. She goes through her ban list to see if she'll let them come back, and she sees what the mod.
That's all sucks. That
Well,
sucks.
I thought if people did this, it's kind of funny because you see what the mod was banning people for, or what they said, and it's like I want to suck on them titties, and then it's like I'm so sorry, I didn't mean that, but you got nice titties, and she's like, apologies, okay, and it's like weird like that, but
No.
Yeah,
the
she
whole-
wants that money. She
the whole-
wants that view.
that whole mod thing is just weird because that makes me think of like the girls that get the dings or whatever, their webcam.
Chatterbait ding.
Yeah,
I love it.
love it.
I know that sound anywhere.
Well, dude, that like started everything. I feel like because I feel like they started the coins. You'd buy coins, and that's the only way you could do it. Like I mentioned it to a Magic guy a few years ago.
No,
and
no,
he
no, no,
started
no, no,
doing
no,
it.
no. Break
They use OBS.
Break down. What are you telling me? What started what?
Webcam girls started like the big like coin type of thing where you had to pay cash
Yeah.
to get coins to donate.
In in terms of like
Look
streamers,
who you're talking to.
Pornography.
Probably.
specifically pornography.
It
But
started
they're-
with porn.
But they're streaming.
But, like-
they're webcamming.
yeah, but can't you just donate straight cash on
No.
Twitch?
No.
well, on
Not
Twitch,
anymore?
This
I-
isn't Twitch though.
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
that's what I'm saying.
Twitch
So,
now, yeah.
are you telling me that started Bitcoin?
Twitch has bits though.
Twitch does.
It would be one of the earliest things.
No, because you
What?
can't exchange those for any other currency. You're a moron.
Well, yeah. I wanted to know why.
That's
you
why
brought-
I was really
yeah, I'm trying to
confused
think
about
of the
what you were
correlation. No
talking
matter.
about.
I'm trying to listen, Lucas. What?
I don't understand the correlation.
we don't know.
Just the way like how you would make money.
To Bitcoin?
Well, no, with like how they made money on webcams and stuff. It's similar to how people made money in
Yeah,
other
but-
gaming areas and stuff like that. But see, they got it where they had little things
The
that
live
vibrated
stream
and stuff.
technology
I'm telling you,
was-
that was one of the smartest inventions ever. Is to get like that vibrating thing in it and letting a guy control it with
That's
just
the best
donating.
invention ever.
Yeah, those girls make so
Toast
much money.
is really cool.
Yeah, like you just-
Toast?
the toaster
sliced
oven,
bread.
the steam engine,
Antibiotics,
uh,
antiseptics.
penicillin. That's
I mean,
antibiotics.
I
I
still
guess.
think vibrators top that, but
No.
I wouldn't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
antiseptics literally save people from dying all the fucking time. If we didn't have that, a lot of people would be
robot
dead.
girl machines save.
I love robot girls.
They can't consent, homie.
They
I guess not.
they save
Never
worlds.
mind.
We've had this whole argument.
Don't
Right,
mind.
I had it with
Is it
you.
a Satan?
Is it sentient? Even if it's an
Yes.
AI, who knows what kind of back
What-
program?
what if
it
it's
could be in
not?
there.
If it's not, then
There's partial sentience and full sentience. We're not getting into this conversation again.
What's
you,
a soul?
You can fuck a fine. You can fuck a robot,
Don't fist an
but
android.
you can't fuck an android or an AI.
okay. Well, what if the AI wants it?
Because it's if it's a robot, it's usually designed.
You think AIs are sluts?
No, but
They
I'm
could
just
be
asking.
programmed.
Like,
But-
yeah, they could be programmed to be.
You're like, what if the AI
yeah, but
wants it?
that means we created them. We could
Come here, dirty
program
girl.
with this. We they didn't even consent to sentience. Then again, nobody really consents to sentience.
Yeah.
right?
So.
See, that's why I'm afraid to have
Senators?
kids. I'm afraid to burden.
You're
my-
Is there an
thinking
age
too-
limit?
too
Like,
much.
does the AI have to be so old?
No, 'cause-
Shit, make them look like a woman. You want them to be built like children?
No.
No, can we?
What?
If
I'm
they're
saying-
older looking, of course they're of age.
No, I'm saying
It's
how long
somebody-
does the AI need to be alive?
Like it just got
and
made
created?
yesterday.
Yeah,
Usually
it's like,
there aren't-
Yeah, if it came yesterday.
They're like, motherfucker, that's a day old. How
yeah,
dare
exactly.
you fuck it?
Usually
it's like it
most-
doesn't know better.
Usually most AIs have a learning period.
Yeah.
So you have to give it that learning
Well,
period.
because like
They gotta-
Cortana,
they gotta
but it has
the-
to reach a level of sentience, right?
That's
Because
fucked-
there's no
that's fucked
AI.
up.
There's no AI at the level of sentience that a human is in terms of free thinking and feeling emotions.
That's fucked up.
They can be smarter than
It
us and
hasn't
think
learned
faster than
yet.
us. That's what I'm saying.
And you put your dick in it.
That's
and
what
it
I'm
just
saying.
starts
hold on.
grinding
AIs
and
can't
shit.
consent.
That's how you program it.
Robots.
Like, oh, it hasn't learned yet. It's grinding my dick.
I mean, I guess I have to look it up again to specifically
Yeah,
see
it
what the
could
difference between a
Again.
No, to see the difference between
Hold on,
what a
so-
robot is versus a machine.
so does that mean-
Because you're sure you could fuck a machine, right?
When Krillin had
you
sex,
fucked a machine, right?
I mean, like my blender.
The, I was just say the laundry
Crazy.
machine. That was a better answer.
I put rubber things on my blender. Just put my wiener in the middle and just.
You just stick it down the garbage.
That's pretty wicked.
That's just disturbing. idea.
Hey Declan. So
We're not talking about this anymore.
when Krillin has sex with,
He
nine-
wishes
is it
she-
19?
I'm
Yeah.
out of this
So
conversation.
is it
Android 18.
She's a human at
I'm
that
out of
point.
this conversation.
Essentially, because she's no longer under Jiro's control and she was already partially human. They talk about how she
Yeah, but
has
that's an android.
the only way she's able to have kids though is that she still has ovaries and a human brain. As far as we know, she's just a brain inside of a robot. That's an android, sure,
Nerds.
but there can be synthetic androids where you create the brain synthetically.
They didn't
Yeah, but
wish
let's say-
her,
what
they
if
didn't use
say if
Shenron.
it's an
She's
an
more of a
android
side.
to
She's
wish
not
her
an
to a
android
human.
though. They talk
Jake
about
has an
this in
opinion on this.
Dragon Ball Bridge.
Jake has
She's
an
a
opinion on
cyborg.
this.
I don't know
Jake
much
has
about
an opinion
Dragon
on
Ball.
this.
So cyborgs are okay.
I'm
Androids
wrong,
aren't?
Don't ever do
probably.
that again. That was weird. What's your opinion?
They never used Shenron and wished her into a human.
I'm always on
I thought
top.
that's how she was able to have kids.
What?
Because they used the Dragon Balls to wish her us to a human. I thought that's how she had kids.
I think they try, but instead, Krillin wishes just to remove the bomb from her.
Oh,
Can you wish
They
for
make a
more
joke
balls?
about it. In have you ever seen Dragon Ball Bridge?
no.
You should watch Dragon Ball Bridge
That's
it's ba-
by Project 4-Star, right?
Team 4-Star.
Team
Yeah.
4-Star.
Because it's super like on, like it tells us the exact same story of Dragon Ball, right? But it's
Yeah.
infinitely
Just with
funnier.
humor.
But they make a joke about that because when Bulma's dad's looking at all the programming, right, of all the androids, he's like, oh, the girl one still got her baby maker, and Krillin just perks
Sweet.
up. So
Wicked.
But they make a joke in that too that technically they're not androids, they're cyborgs.
Okay, so
Because an android's a
cyborgs are
synthetic,
okay. All right.
wholly synthetic, and a cyborg is human plus robotic parts.
So if a cyborg came up to me, that's consent.
It's a human. As long as it's an adult human brain, sure.
That's good.
If it was like a child cyborg, it could not consent. Or
Well, hold on. What if it's a child brain and an adult body?
No.
That'd be weird.
That's
Have you
weird.
watched?
That's
Have you?
weird.
By the way, have you watched? You want to get weird? Have you watched? You've watched Invincible, right?
No.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, that
That's
is all
cool.
kinds of weird. Did you watch Invincible?
Mhm.
Yeah, that relationship's all kinds of weird.
Yeah, it's
Why'd you make yourself this young? So I could match your age.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
like,
like-
come on, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking disturbing.
That's
It's
You got to watch
weird
Invincible.
show.
It's a great show.
that's
It's pretty wicked.
pretty wicked.
Wicked.
all I can
bro.
all I can tell on the internet is people hate his girlfriend.
Yeah,
she's
she
kind of a
sucks.
bitch.
She is a bitch. I'm glad. I didn't want to sound like a misogynist because most of those people getting maligned as misogynist, but she's just annoying.
I said something in the last
She's
podcast.
just
I was
complaining
really
about
mean and not
something,
understanding.
bitch. I was talking about some girl. I don't know.
All about herself.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Eve is best girl.
So I'm gonna start twitching.
Okay,
What
I'm
do I
waiting.
do?
Yeah.
Well, first you start making
Yeah.
muscle contractions as fast as possible.
In
And
my
hopefully that'll-
vulva,
Sure.
You
You have
want-
one of those.
you got me plump, bro.
You can't stream that
Sure.
on Twitch.
Certainly cannot.
Well, I just like I said, I
You
just
could
want
dress in a green suit and be a fucking weirdo. There's the streamer. One of the only streamers I watch does that.
That's what? I'm sorry. What?
That's weird.
Dude, this streamer named Pay Money Wubby is just the weirdest dude ever. And I have to watch his stream because he either does media share and all his fans share the most bizarre memes, or he's just acting like a complete weirdo. Dude, he shit himself like 3 times live on stream.
That's
Ernie, there you
that's-
go.
I watch some degenerates like that too.
Yeah, it's a normal thing.
Yeah.
You're a degenerate.
He did
You can do it.
he did a
Who's the guy that Ocean said
By the way,
reminds
he-
him of me? That's nasty.
I don't know. He did a
There's
What?
a lot.
That bugged me.
that could be a lot. He does a stream where he dresses in like the Pope's robes and he has viewers calling and tell him their deepest darkest secrets.
Jesus Christ.
And
That's
then he
cool. I love
he
calls.
like gets
How about-
like it's like a what's that called? Where you sit in the boxes. I'm not a Catholic, so I don't get that.
Confession.
Confession.
Confession. Fuck Catholics,
You,
man.
you go, Jesus.
Jesus, all right.
5 Hail Marys for
My
that
father's
one.
a Catholic.
Crazy.
What about the dude that wears the shades and the mustache and shit?
Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah.
He's not on
a-
Twitch anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he?
What do you mean? What is
He
he?
was at the basketball game.
I don't know. I was watching him on.
It's just
Dude, we
him.
lost to
I was
Fran-
watching
He,
him.
he cried
We lost
over
to
a
France.
game.
He lost friends.
We lost to France. The U.S.
Oh.
basketball team lost to France.
I don't care.
Okay,
They
I
suck.
care. Kevin Durant,
because he
you're better.
unmasked himself while it was still streaming, and people blew up like, "Oh, he's not wearing his outfit."
Yeah,
And
and
then
he got
what I-
banned live on stream.
For what?
A lot of
That's
things.
the problem. Is nobody's really quite exactly sure.
Someone
why.
dressed up as him, and they kicked.
Because he didn't.
I don't
The
think-
thing is, he had done stuff in the past that may have been ban worthy, but he hadn't done anything recently when
He
they
looks like a
banned
fucking
him.
dork when he took off all his shit. He just looked like someone's dad.
He is a dad.
Well,
He was
yeah.
a dad.
I don't know. Thanks, guys. I'm just saying what it looked like to me. But someone dressed up like him, and then they banned that person because they're like, "You can't try to dress like him." I'd be like, "Fuck you!" I'm
No,
gonna
you-
dress
Yeah,
like
No,
him."
people
you
banned on Twitch. You can't really talk about them.
You can't
Twitch's
have
fucking
any.
whole system is kind of out of whack right now. Twitch
Yeah.
has a lot of issues between its. Can you?
Sorry, I forgot.
You
Don't hit
can't
me.
even have them in your game
Why?
because they are still technically being represented by Twitch.
You can
at
play
that
music
point.
on stream still, right?
If
There's a
it's-
workaround
yeah.
right now, I think. They were able to get
You can't
something
trademark
through.
a look though, right?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
He's a character.
Yeah. He trademarked it.
How do you think they don't have Charles Barkley's likeness for the NBA games?
I understand that for video games, but I'm talking about twitching. Like a, I always think I'm twitching.
You don't think Mr. Beast has copyrighted his logo?
Yeah, but I'm talking about people that have like
He doesn't dress in a costume.
character that's
Yeah,
playing on
Well,
Twitch.
he also
Exactly.
had a contract with Twitch. Like at that point, you are signing an actual.
Are you
contract
telling me
with,
Gumby's not under copyright? Gumby was just some guy playing a character on TV?
What?
Yeah,
The
he's
real-
in a costume.
The claymation.
The claymation
Oh,
Gumby?
Sorry, no. Am I thinking the wrong
Well,
thing?
bro,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't watch Gumby, guys.
I love Gumby.
Gumby's actually really. Hey, Pokey. Like I love Gumby.
No, Gumby's lame.
and there's these evil blockheads that go
Dude.
after him. It's pretty raw, dude.
Gumby can catch these hands, homie.
Pretty raw.
He'd fuck you up.
You
No, I
yeah,
beat Gumby's ass.
You couldn't.
You punch him, he just
I
be like,
finna,
He-
I finna,
he
I
slime,
finna
man.
beat his ass, homie.
huh?
I finna beat his ass, homie.
Oh, maybe you should
Bet.
do like
Bet.
some Logan Paul
Cap.
shit. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day.
I hate Cap.
Cap-
is the
Cap
worst
needs
word
to go
ever.
away.
Love Cap.
Flex I let slide, but like Cap, Bet's fine. I think. What was it? No Cap. Sheesh.
I
is
miss
one?
on jaw.
I don't like sheesh.
Sheesh is stupid.
Dude, every time my buddy goes sheesh, I slap him in the back of the head. 'Cause
I don't
it
like
kills
sheesh.
me. Because he does
used
it
to like it.
all the time.
Yeah, so if I'm on Twitter and stuff, I don't have to. I'm not gonna do stuff like that. I'm gonna be too old. Maybe I'm too old
Nah,
for this.
Twitter sucks.
Twitter sucks.
Or I'm sorry, Twitch. Twitter's-
Ernie, you are old.
There's a viewership for that though.
People love Practical Jokers though.
Dude, I was thinking about that the other day.
They're older
Man,
than
it
me.
would have been sweet to be like an old person nowadays and just be playing video games on
Yeah.
stream as your retirement plan. You just make money. You could be an old person.
How old is old though? Do you?
60.
70.
Somebody didn't grow up with video games.
Yeah, but if you're like 60, 70, you grew up with it.
I wouldn't say growing up with it. You're an
In an
adult by the
arc-
What
time.
the fuck was up
Hey.
with your mouth?
Because I was trying to,
You're like-
I was trying to figure out what the fuck you just said to me. What do you mean
He's
they grew
tripping
up
on his
with it?
words.
In an arcade?
I mean,
If they're 60
mean,
and 70, then they
I
didn't
just
grow
said
up
something
in
and I
that
didn't know
time
what I was
frame. They
talking
were already an
about.
adult by the time that hit, so you're not growing up in it.
Yeah.
You're
so
already
if you're
an adult.
70 right now,
There's like there was like a 72-year-old guy playing World of Warcraft.
So the
Like
80s.
Keemstar
some
Keys
old,
is
some old
being a
lady was
pedophile.
doing it
Yeah,
too.
so if it was the 80s, that was what? 30 years ago, so they would have been 40.
Was it 30 years ago? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
because
so
of
they
my
would have
age.
been 40. They're an adult. That's not growing up.
I guess. You don't think they got down on Nintendo Duck Hunt?
Yeah,
My dad grew,
but
my dad was born in the 60s. He didn't grow up with video games.
but growing up is different than actually playing them. Like, oh, like as an adult, like, oh, this is cool. Here you go, child. That's a child toy.
Here
And then
you
do
go,
adult
child.
shit.
That is a
Now-
child
yeah.
toy.
Nowadays,
for
made
you, my
for you.
You know
child.
what it- you know what
Nowadays,
it
it's
is
not how it
perfect.
is.
Your baby hands fit this
Too many
baby
people
toy.
are talking.
Why was it
All
called the
the time.
Famicom, homie?
Come.
Yum.
It's the family computer. It's called the Famicom.
Did you know Nintendo was like created in like 18 something?
Yeah, they were like a postcard
Everyone
company or
knows.
something like
'Cause
that.
in
They made
1989
greeting
they
cards.
released
Everybody knows
Nintendo.
this.
I didn't know
He
that,
said it before
actually.
I did, so don't look at me like I'm the buzzkill. He literally said it before
Fuck
I
it.
did.
Thank
You
you,
know-
Ernie, for giving me knowledge I didn't know, and I'm going
Fuck
to
it,
forget
I just
immediately.
making
All right, you wall
simple
sitter.
talk of Nintendo.
It's still
but
interesting.
Yeah.
Nintendo's still fighting the good fight. They ain't no fucking Blizzard.
No,
they
they
lost
certainly
me. They
are.
lost me. I don't like them.
Why?
You never got the Switch or anything?
I did,
I'm
but
too attached to the Pokemon, so.
I am attached to Pokemon. I will buy Pokemon, but
Dude, I'm
They-
so excited.
they
for the
lost
game.
me with the OLED, the Switch OLED. I wanted more performance.
Ooh, dude, I want a Steam console. by
They
the
just
way.
gave me a new. Yeah, I'm getting that.
Yeah.
I'm getting that.
Wait, what?
I want to play emulators.
Hold on,
on the
everyone's
Yeah,
leaving
I'm
me.
playing
What's
that.
OLED?
The new.
The Switch OLED.
It's a new one, right?
Yeah.
What does it do though?
It's like a.
Is like the performance like 10% better for like 500% more increase on cost? Kind of shit.
No, there is no performance increase. It's just an OLED screen that's bigger. It increases. They fixed the speakers. The speakers are better.
Is this still like? Is this a
So they made it
portable
b-
one, or is
I'm
this
also
like
playing Nintendo
slot
just
in
at
one?
home. Then,
It's
or
the
Switch at
slide
home.
in one, so it's better for portable. It's definitely a better portable experience, but for docking it, it's still the same experience.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Mm.
My docking experiences have to be better.
They
And what were
really
you
do.
talking about? Streaming? What?
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 Stream?
The Steam Deck.
Steam?
The Steam Deck.
So,
Steam's making a console where you can play. You can access your Steam library.
so I,
on
I
it.
could get
It's
all
a
my
portable
games I have.
PC.
More importantly, it is straight up just a computer.
It's a yeah.
You can put I can put my
I plug it into
emulators
my,
on there. I could play my emulators on the go, and then when I get
Yeah.
home, I could just connect it to my computer.
It
and
could just
put it on
straight
my
up
laptop.
run Windows.
Yeah,
I plug it into my.
I could Skype you on it probably.
Yeah.
I plug it into the TV. And
Nobody
you just
uses Skype, but I could. Sorry.
You plug it into the TV and it
No.
just works.
You don't need
Well,
to.
you could. It probably has a connection where you could HDMI it up to the TV.
Yeah, they
if you
they have a
really
dock
wanted.
for it.
How much is it supposed to be?
Base price is I think $400.
It's a
Maybe 300.
It's a computer.
dude.
Yeah, it's a computer. It's
If you
better
already
than
have it on
gaming
your-
laptops.
If you
Yeah.
already have it on your computer, why or your games on your computer? Why?
It'll
it's
literally allow me. You know
portable.
how much
Yeah.
free space it'll free up on my laptop? I can now just use my laptop for like school.
If
and
I had a portable
other shit
computer,
like that.
I could be homeless with
I
it
would
and be like,
be
yep.
so much happier. I would not
could
need
watch
that big
porn
ass
with
fucking
it.
console.
Straight
that
up.
thing would be a workstation. That's it.
Straight up.
You wouldn't need
Straight
any
up.
other shit. That's why I would love to build one, but they're too expensive to build a small computer.
I always wanted somebody to build me a
Small
Raspberry
computer?
Pi, but
You
now I don't
you
need
can
to.
build a computer
Yeah.
that's this big.
Just buy it.
And that runs.
Well, it's definitely.
Top
I'm
of the
definitely
line
gonna try to get
screen
one for
gonna-
I bought the
Christmas
most
or-
expensive version.
Which one?
A
The
monitor
like
is not a computer.
$600 one.
How much space does it have?
I think it's like 528 gigs.
Okay, maybe I'll.
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna put a new storage drive in it probably.
What is it?
The
It-
storage, the hard drive.
Interesting.
I don't know what the conversation was.
No, I'm just thinking.
I'm glad you're thinking on the
Mhm.
podcast things.
Mhm. Well, I didn't want to. Fine.
What?
If you're gonna put a new storage device, could you put that storage device in one of the cheaper copies?
I think you could, yeah,
Okay, maybe.
probably.
Okay, if I get a cheaper one, maybe I'll have to talk to you about that.
Because the cheaper one has the slower hard drive in it.
Okay.
That's why it's cheaper. I think.
Okay. Interesting. I'll have to take a look though.
Steam's losing money on these. They said
But
they're just making them.
fingers crossed that they kick ass.
That'd be cool.
I got the Index
They're not
and I like
Blizzard.
that, so
What?
That's all I'm gonna say.
I
Not
still-
Blizzard.
I'd smoke weed with Gaben.
Yeah.
Who?
He's the guy who creates Steam. Is he still CEO?
The head of Valve. I'm
He's
pretty
still-
sure. I
Oh
think
my God.
maybe. I don't know why he wouldn't be.
I don't know all these
Okay,
people.
make a new Portal game
Too
now.
fucking young.
You've made me a fucking
TF2 heavy
Old, I say
update.
young.
No, you
You tired?
no. You,
Always,
they made
man.
a fucking.
Always.
They made a fucking VR Half-Life.
Half-Life
game.
Alex.
They
I played
gotta
it.
make a VR fucking Portal game because that'd be hella fun.
That
And
would-
That would be
super-
wicked.
Super trippy.
Yeah,
Dude, you know how much distortion you have? Fuck.
I think Half-Life Alex was successful.
Yeah, people love that game. Dude, there was a teacher who used it to teach class because you can write on
Wicked.
the whiteboard. So he used it to actually stream that and be like, okay, I'm doing the math.
I
problems on
drew
the fucking-
dicks. I drew dicks with that marker.
You got to, man. It's there. It's the earliest thing mankind ever did. Is once we learned creativity, we have to draw the penis.
Yeah.
Dick
It's humanity
balls.
at its purest. No, it's a lie. The skull is, but
Attached to. dick
What?
balls.
no, skull. The skull is the
What?
most beautiful part of the human body.
Yeah.
It's us at our purest form, you know. In
I
terms
like
of
that.
like not
Alright.
sexy, in
I
terms of like
like-
artistically, that's why in my opinion, why it's drawn so much
I like a good elbow.
is that a skull is just like
Blood is pretty cool.
it's just drawn down to our basest form, right? When you peel the layers apart, the bottom layer is the skull, right? That skeleton. So
Okay.
I'm just saying the skull's beautiful. Okay.
I just want to know
Cool.
what
I like
I want to know what
bones.
everyone hit before they got on the podcast. Like when you tear everything down, the skull is just the purest, the best.
It
It's
is.
just
It's the most metal part of the human body
I
too.
just-
I
the
learned
most
the
metal.
bones make blood. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they make bone marrow makes blood.
Bone marrow makes
Yep.
blood. I didn't
That's
know
why
that.
when you break your femur, it's dangerous because you
Yeah.
got 4 to 6 pints of blood in
It's
each
like
femur.
But it's it's almost impossible to break your femur because the rest of your body's almost designed to break before your femur does.
Yeah.
Like the
If
rest of
femurs
if
get
you-
broken though.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah,
break a femur,
if I
you
took
did
a
lot
hammer,
of shit wrong.
if I took a hammer,
a
and
lot's
I hit,
also broken probably.
I hit your
Yeah.
leg with the
Well, like
hammer.
football, a lot of guys.
Well,
break
yeah,
their-
that's
No,
because-
nobody breaks their femur in football.
No?
no, people break their legs, tear their Achilles. Tear
I feel like the
their,
knee was snapped before the
their, oh my god, their
The femur, if you,
ACL and
it's
MCL.
not easy to break a femur.
Let's give it a shot.
it's the
a hard
it's the
bone.
densest,
That's the
strongest
challenge.
It's
You
the
could break
densest,
a femur.
densest, strongest bone in the human body. They say you could hit it with a sledgehammer, it wouldn't break.
Ow.
Then how's it break? Just
They
crazy
say you
accidents?
could like they say you could like support buildings with it or something stupid
Yeah.
like that. It's like that ridiculously busted. Because like I said, your body is designed to take the rest of the impact because your femurs are so important, right? Your arms and legs break almost intentionally to prevent the rest of your body from taking impact. That's why the front of your car crushes when you hit something, right?
That's your crumple zone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
body did the same thing.
Yeah, it's
You
also that's
fold
why when
up.
you fall you roll because it's not just to look cool, it's to move the momentum
Stop, drop,
and the
roll.
inertia away from your body.
Well,
That's why you roll out of a car.
I think we got
Dark
way
Souls.
too far away with me. Dark Souls, way too far
Hell yeah.
away from
Just
me
Dark Souls rolls around. Yeah,
trying to learn
It's the
about
only,
Twitch.
only way to move.
Stream that game.
There's not much to learn about.
Dark Souls.
Ernie could not play Dark Souls. Are you
It'd be
kidding
funny.
me? It's
he
not
could play it.
possible. I don't
He
think he
could
could
play
wrap his mind around the character creation screen.
No,
This
trust him. He could do
motherfucker
it.
thinks
He
he's
could do
so fucking smart.
I barely could.
It's fine. It's
You're
fine.
okay.
This fucking.
You're okay. Plenty of people
That's
who
why I
are
play
dumber than
Metroidvania
you and
games. I
smarter
just
than you
slowly
can play
unlock
that
the
game.
shit as I go on.
This
It's
fucking 8th grader is trying to tell me.
Which 8th grader?
You.
I'm not in 8th grade.
Sorry, 9th. He just
Not
got
ninth
there.
grade
Just
either.
started today.
No. Keep going on.
No.
Crazy.
You're telling me I can't play a game? Like, everyone can play a game, if good or bad.
No, because clearly games journalists can't play that game.
Yeah, but game journalists are beyond dumb.
Yeah, they're
So-
different.
Yeah, they're a different kind of
Give it a
intelligence.
shot. I guarantee you will not enjoy your experience. I guarantee you would drop the game.
He can do it. It'd be
I don't
fine.
think Ernie could. I don't think it's a game
There's
Ernie
a
would
challenge,
enjoy.
Ernie.
I think
He
No,
doesn't
he
think
wouldn't.
no.
enjoy
I
it.
think a game. If we're
much does it
picking any
cost?
of those games,
Oh.
we're picking Bloodborne because at least that one's got werewolves.
Yeah, Bloodborne. I've never played Bloodborne. I
Bloodborne
really
is the
want
superior one.
To. I
It's
want.
the best
I
one.
want
in
to
my
play
opinion,
it.
easily.
I'll play it eventually.
It's fucking gone, dude. That
I'll
game's-
get a PS5 and I'll play it.
They gotta just re-release it, man.
I'm waiting for Christmas for PS5. But again,
I'm
I
waiting
think,
for it to be available.
I'm never gonna buy a PS5. I'm never gonna buy a console ever again. I don't think.
all right.
I just want to play Bloodborne. I could emulate it, but that's too much work.
Yeah.
Emulating sucks.
I have it on PS4, so I'm good for right now.
I-
It's not gonna look as good, but I can live with that.
Yeah.
You just gotta end it. Whatever you're doing, you just gotta get into it.
I was just saying, I think we got way off of Twitch, but I guess I appreciate what everyone
Well,
told
we're
me.
back on video games.
Yeah, but I was more trying to look at me spreading my wings and twitching.
Take it slow.
you just gotta start.
And
Take these broken wings.
You had
and learn
Grand
to
Theft
fly.
Auto. Play the campaign. Stream yourself. Stream
What's
your
what's
reaction.
what's your biggest question right now?
just how to start. Like
That's
we
too vague.
we did it. We started doing it when we played games. I would just turn it on, and
How to start? Find a game you enjoy.
I don't. I need
playing.
another screen to see other shit that's going on
No,
too.
no. You no,
In
no,
he-
no,
in
no, no,
hell-
no, no, no. You just need to. For right now, you need to find a game you want to play. You
Well-
want to find a game that you're gonna want to stream.
What are you trying to
Yeah.
look
That's
at?
step one.
Yeah.
If you want to stream games,
If you don't
step
like
one.
if you don't like the game, it sucks to stream it.
yeah.
Also, what are you trying to look at
What?
while you're streaming? Are you just trying to look
Oh,
at how
when
the
I-
stream
look at
looks?
chat.
Wouldn't I want to check chats or
chat.
check?
You can do that on your phone. You can literally download
Yeah,
the Twitch.
yeah,
app
Why
and
are
hit
you
it
the
on
one
your
that tell me
phone.
all the time that I need a monitor?
Because it's
You should
way-
still
it's-
get a monitor.
because it's better. But if you
Yeah.
for like right now, if you wanted to
But, like,
start,
if you're
you
gonna-
wanted to start tonight, you could, and you can have have it on this where it's live as possible with the chat.
It'll
up on
it'll
it.
be it'll be the same experience.
Don't
It's just
say
smaller.
sheesh.
Who said sheesh?
He did.
It's. You,
Oh, I thought you did. I was like,
Why the fuck would I
fuck
say
you
that?
say that?
I was being stupid.
He didn't even do the fucking.
That's so fucking dumb. Because it started with a basketball player doing that.
It's only funny when like
Because
people
he's
that
cold,
That's
he's
cool.
cold blooded,
It's cool.
and they try to.
It's like-
kids copied it.
it's like dabbing. It's only
I
it's only funny and it's
care.
only fun when people do it that don't understand.
I
Right?
I don't care. I like when people do whatever because it's silly.
When people do the hokey pokey, I'm just like,
You turn yourself around.
around.
Put
That's
the
what it's
ear to
all
ear
about.
grin on my face.
I lose my shit at a wedding when they do the chicken dance. I'm just like,
Woo.
what the
Anyways,
fuck?
Ernie, you just gotta start somewhere. You can do it. You don't need to go overly complicated. If you want to get another monitor, cool. You can spend like $50 on a cheap ass monitor. That's good. You don't need anything crazy.
I
Your
took
main
one
monitor
from my
is the
school's
one.
recycling.
Yeah, you only need a main one. The good one should be the main
Shouldn't
one.
your job have extra monitors laying
This
around?
was before I had the job.
I know, but shouldn't they have extra monitors laying around? Just
Not for me.
picking up dust
No.
that could fall off into your bag. and
Nah,
you
they're
bring it
all
to me.
they're using them.
Yeah. You can buy one.
It's
You're
okay,
good.
SpongeBob. We're not savages. We have technology. Just gotta smash it with a computer, man.
Yeah.
I just bought more room, so that's what I just spent money
More
on.
storage.
More storage. I got it today, so I got to put that in.
What's the
Get-
difference?
Room and storage.
Mhm.
It's just the actual proper term. Same. I bought more room. More room of what? More storage specifically with a computer that is.
No, we bought
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
room. We just got like a. We just.
I can't even say memory
I
because
download
memory's
RAM.
incorrect.
So do I need more memory as well?
Download more
RAM?
hard
No.
hard
No.
drive.
No,
You're good on RAM.
I think I gave you what 16 or 32. I think I gave you 32. You're good.
But I'm getting to a whole fucking thing.
I
Like,
mean, you're.
RAM and storage. I'm like,
He didn't realize a hard drive, normal hard drive, was that big.
in the picture, it looked like it was an SD card. So I was like, oh. Then I got a box. I'm
No.
like, why is such a big box?
It should be interesting to see how he installs it. 'Cause I'm not
You gotta give me the play-by-play. I don't know how to do that shit.
Easy.
Oh, it's
YouTube
not
it.
hard. Yeah,
You
YouTube
built
it.
my computer.
YouTube it.
Everything's labeled for you in there.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Kids these days, just YouTube it.
Nah,
Back in-
I would just fucking do it. I'd
Back in my day,
Yeah, I just
I figured it out on my way there.
It's not hard.
Just be like that.
Me trying to
Looks
explain
like
it
a
to you.
fence.
If I try to explain it to you,
know
right
it.
now,
You just look at the ports.
you're gonna have a hard time understanding.
It's common sense.
Back
Ernie.
in my day,
It's
I used to
basic
grab a
problem
wrench and
solving.
gotcha.
Yeah, but you have to grab the right wrench.
Now the
Yeah.
hard part is what
It's
happens.
like you never
when
used a
it's
wrench before, idiot.
Not allocated.
Yeah, that sucks.
That sucks. That you'll
what?
need to call me for.
What?
Yeah.
If it's
Wait,
not
what?
allocated, means it's not registered that it can be used as a storage device. Some of
Yeah.
them new ones you get that will happen, so you have to do that. It's not hard. It's just an annoyance.
You gotta set it up through
Yeah.
inconvenient terms.
God, I wish
Yeah,
I knew
disk
computers.
management,
You gotta
all that
tie
other
it to a
shit.
chair and fucking shock it until it gives up.
They all annoy me. That's a good stream.
That's not a good stream.
Me just like sitting in a chair, but
Why
like
do you want shit on your nipples?
I didn't say nipples on that one.
That's
I
cool.
just said getting shocked.
You like being
Yeah,
shocked?
but you were the
That's
one
cool
who was talking
too.
about on the other day that you like.
Nipples are good, but yeah, but not getting shocked.
You wouldn't want to get shocked.
No,
Not
Try
even
it.
lightly.
no.
Do you
Now
like,
you're just
do you like
fantasizing.
nipple clamps?
I mentioned that when I got.
Yeah, you
I
don't remember
talked
this?
about getting my. I was being dumb and I clamped my nipple and I was like, oh, it hurts real bad, but kind of feels good. And then I was like,
Stings a little.
Sometimes I think we get a new Lucas each podcast.
yeah, well, because you were like, you had that whole conversation with me about it.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
you're like, you should get the little metal ones that. Da-da-da-da, and, like,
Cocaine's a hell of a
chains.
drug.
Yeah,
They got the rubber
Apparently.
tips.
apparently. So that shit ended.
That shit ended.
That
Yeah.
shit ended. What ended?
Shit.
Yeah,
That shit.
That shit
ended.
That
Clearly
should.
that shit
That
ended.
should end it.
Oh, that should
Oh.
end it.
That should.
Articulation bomb.
Words are hard, Ernie. I know your English is so terrible.
Yeah, I'm illiterate too.
It's unfortunate.
I'm a genius.
I'm ill.
That's what happens.
No, I'll say the joke for the after podcast.
Say what?
Nothing. I'll say the joke for after the podcast. Maybe.
Oh, it's dirty.
Not really. It's not that funny. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of our adoring audience.
Jesus.
I already know how much.
I
they
guess I
love
learned a
me.
little bit.
Find
You
a
got
game you
it.
want to play.
You
yeah,
got
you're
it.
good. You're fine.
You have everything you need.
yeah.
Just do it.
I've always had it inside me the whole time, I guess.
It was the friends you made along the way.
Yep, it really is.
Wow.
Yeah, networking huge for
Yeah.
streaming.
You're good.
I could have.
That's your biggest thing for
clicked
streaming.
my heels the whole time.
If you want
Uh-huh.
if you want subscribers, learn networking.
Don't you feel like a dumbass now?
I guess there's nothing for me in that bag.
No. Don't you feel like
Ernie,
a dumbass?
do you do research on anything you want to do, or you
Yes.
just
You
think
did this
about it?
whole ass journey
Yeah.
just
I
to end up back
research
where
a
you
lot.
started.
Okay.
But with this, it's very broad. There's a lot of things that fall
No.
underneath it.
You have to enjoy
No.
yourself while you do it. You can't adhere.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
I don't.
Yeah,
I,
you're
he's got
just
my,
there to
my,
hang
my
out.
thing is, I didn't enjoy myself reading history books, but once I was done, I enjoyed the history I learned.
That's a. Are you trying to spit some wisdom on me? 'Cause
No, I'm saying no in
Cool.
life in general. Like you're saying, you have to enjoy yourself at first. I didn't enjoy reading history books, but once I was done and I learned a lot of history, I was like, that was some interesting shit. Even though they cut out a million different things, but
So then you have to find that game. You have to find that history book. Got to find that horse, Ernie. When you find that horse, you eat that horse.
I
okay?
like how you
Come
do
eat that
multiple
horse
different
with me, Ernie.
analogies.
you
Mm.
can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink, man.
Someone
If
really
you-
screwed
yes,
the
you can.
pooch.
You don't give it enough
Someone
water,
really fucked the dog.
and then once you get to that water,
Can't
it
put
will
a
drink.
cart in
Can't
front
put-
of a horse.
You
What?
can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Yeah, but you can't put a cart. You can't put the cart in front of the horse.
Yeah.
Why are you
Yes.
putting the cart there?
Why would you? Only
That's
a dumb
the
man would
saying.
do that.
That's the saying. When people
Are you-
try
are
to
you
get
that
ahead
dumb?
and they, oh my god,
Sorry, he's just.
you
got-
screwed the pooch on that one too.
You really
so.
fucked the dog.
You're putting all your eggs in one basket.
It's
Yeah,
great.
kill two birds with one stone.
My balls in it.
Nice.
When you cross a bridge, burn it.
No.
That's
oh
what
wait,
they
that
said.
was one.
Yeah, it was one.
That's not even real. That's. God.
Or what was the horse one with the teeth?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, don't look a
What?
gift horse in the mouth.
What?
A horse's health can be
I had to
told
look it
by
up.
its teeth. Okay, so when you give somebody a horse, or when I sell you a horse, right? You open
No,
the
it's a
horse.
gift horse.
I know, but if I sell you a horse, let me just explain before you try to fucking assume what I'm gonna say here, Mister.
I was trying to sign off, but go
I thought
ahead.
it's because the horse is ugly.
No. No. You don't
Crazy.
know horse things. I know horse things.
I've never
I'm the
seen an
horse
ugly
master.
horse. I
I've
won't
taken
lie.
care of horses.
I've never seen an ugly horse. It's like a bait. There's been ugly
But like you
babies.
could tell like just the general health by even the coloration of their teeth and
Yeah.
all that crap, right? So if I'm selling it, you open the horse's mouth and you look at the teeth, right? But if I'm
Wicked.
giving it to you,
He didn't know what it meant. I looked it up.
I know.
I don't know what it meant.
Wow, are you trying to seek credit right now, Ernie? Are you really trying to seek credit right now?
But it's a
and this-
saying. It is a saying, though. You don't look at a gift horse in the mouth. And I guess it's just the whole.
The whole thing I just said.
I spit in your face.
I spit.
I spit in the face of people that are not cool. No, but it's like if it's a gift, don't look at the teeth and examine it. That's what it basically means. Be grateful already for what you have.
Yeah, idiot.
We were up all night, me and Declan,
'Cause he's
laying
think-
on our stomachs like this on the phone, talking about
With our legs
Kicking
up.
your leg.
and
What are they called?
I'm-
What are they called? Ottomans? What are they called?
What?
What we're saying, all those things.
They're turn
Automatic.
of phrases. They're
Yeah, but there's a weird name for them.
I
Kill two
sorry,
birds with
my-
one stone.
My brain's farting on it. Now I feel like an idiot.
Metaphor?
No,
No, an analogy.
no, it's not an analogy. It's an autonym or something. It starts with a D,
Antonym? No.
something like that.
D?
It starts with a D, but you're saying a word that doesn't even start with a
What?
D. It doesn't matter, Ernie. It
You
doesn't
guys
matter.
suck, dude. Like I was teaching you guys things, and you guys didn't learn from it.
What are you trying to teach me?
You said this word that starts with a D.
I'm forgetting.
Is the D silent?
Like Django.
Yeah, I guess.
What is a gift horse?
Oh my god.
Oh, idiom.
It's an idiom. It's spelled with an I.
Cool.
But they had a D in it.
I think you said started with a D.
Yeah, you said
No.
started with
You
a
said
D.
started with a D.
Ah, dude.
Is this
Lots
another
of-
one
lots
where
of
Ernie's
Ds.
got to roll the playback?
No, I mean I might have, but I meant like there was a D in it. I remember like idiom.
Yeah,
or-
idiom.
Yeah, so it was an idiom.
Mhm.
So I was going through every idiom one night, but there's a huge list. They're really good.
Yeah. You didn't know there was like a ridiculous amount of idioms?
No, some of them I'd never heard before, and some
Dude,
of them are
fuck
just really
you.
stupid.
You're just like
don't burn
They're
bridges.
hella good, and you're like, yeah,
Yeah, like, yeah,
I've read them all.
Not
like-
all of them, but I know that there's a
Oh,
fuck
some
ton
of them are
I was
cool.
thinking about this day. Curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah.
Don't let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Did the cat get in the bag because it's curiosity? And then you had mercy on the cat because you let it out.
Who spilled the beans?
Yeah. So that had to happen.
Mm-hmm. That had to happen.
So it actually has to happen.
Yeah,
in
somebody
order for
actually
for a
screwed
turn
a
of phrase,
pooch.
someone actually had to do that,
That's
right?
what he
it
thinks.
is.
Why would you? Why would you just say it?
Because a
it's
pot
outlandish.
doesn't
Yeah.
have a mouth, and it cannot
So you think-
call a
so-
kettle black.
So out of nowhere,
okay, he's got to grab his mic and be like,
no, I always
gotta
get
go on
when
my
I get a little
fucking
serious.
screen.
So out of nowhere,
Pick you up.
He's got to
Tell
hold
you.
it close. Are you double fisting it?
in
Got to double fist it, man.
in the 1920s,
it's too big for
it's
you.
like, did you know Margaret was pregnant? And they're like, you just spilled the beans. I've been like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? Don't you think you'd be confused over someone just saying out of nowhere, the first person that
It-
said, you just spilled the beans?
I'm not talking about that. I'm not saying all of
I
them
think
don't
someone was
come from
walking
something.
and, oh, you spilled
Because
the
I
beans.
think curiosity killed the cat comes from the fact the cat's curious and sometimes
Yeah.
they get themselves killed. In no place on planet Earth did a pot ever call a kettle black. It is not possible they cannot talk.
I've already covered this. There's a guy named Pot. And a guy
No,
named
you're
Kettle.
you're just
he's a
assuming
racist,
that.
so-
Just assuming that.
I smoke pot.
Look it up.
I like it.
Is that? Did you find it? Is that what it says? Is
They're
that
not.
where it comes
they're
from?
not. They're not going to document that because it's racist. So
No, they would document it because it's racist.
Yeah, they'll have it.
They document everything racist. Because everything's racist.
Until it's not. Until they decide that they just want to erase all of that history.
Yeah, until everyone's done.
Until we're on one homogenized species. We all look the same. We act the same.
One day.
why hasn't it happened yet?
No, I hope because
Because
racism.
yeah.
Maybe.
Not enough generational.
But regardless, we'll probably
bears.
colonize.
If
other
we all
planets if we
saw the world
survive
like
long enough.
dogs, we wouldn't be racist.
Dogs suck.
You have a dog. How dare you?
No, I don't.
I'm done being a dog.
Dogs.
But if you had the
Dogs
the
aren't
eyes of a dog, you would,
colorblind. Blind.
They're not. They're not
Sorry,
colorblind.
they're not colorblind.
they
They see less color than we do. They're
I've-
not colorblind.
They live in a different spectrum.
They don't live. You can't live in a.
They
They live in a different
Bruh,
spectrum.
do
I
live
live in
in
a different spectrum.
They
bruh.
do, man.
Get
They're
it?
on
live in
different
the
Get it,
multiverse.
get it,
wavelengths.
bruh.
They can hear different wavelengths.
I'm on that
they can see different
ultraviolet
wavelengths.
shit,
So
bruh.
technically
It's,
they live in a
it's
different
true,
spectrum.
man.
I'm on
Different
that
planes.
infrared. That gamma wave, bro.
That's where shrimps are, I think.
Shrimps.
shrimps.
What?
What? There's a shrimp that can see in one of the one of the ultraviolets.
There's
That's
plenty
cool.
of animals that can see ultraviolet,
you
but the
guys
shrimp,
smoke way
that
too
shrimp is
much.
fucking gonna fuck some. There's just shrimp that can like
That's not normal shit people
pop a
look
hole
up.
in you.
Yeah, but that's no. Actually, there's algorithm on YouTube will get you
Yeah,
in some
it's
weird
welcome to the
rabbit
world of the
holes.
internet where you just
It's pretty
or
cool.
you look on any social media and you just see a fact and you're like, oh
Has
Yeah.
a shrimp killed anyone?
no, shrimps have never killed anybody.
What? Why would a shrimp?
Actually-
kill
Shrimp
someone? Probably
food
have,
poisoning.
Food
Yeah,
poisoning,
other people are allergic to them.
I think that's our podcast. We went way off track, but hopefully I can use the knowledge and tips that these guys gave me.
You got
And
your
you stay away from
answers.
shrimp.
No, I fucking love shrimp.
Oh fuck a shrimp up.
I was thinking of. I was
I'll
thinking.
mac down on some jumbo.
I thought you
shrimp.
said
Maxed out.
McDonald's. I was actually thinking that we should one time play 2 truths and 1 lie, and I was like, well, mine would be food, and I'm just fat, so I was like, maybe not, because yeah, we didn't work. But anyways, who knows? That might be another day where we're like, yeah, let's just do it, and then one of us tell a dark ass secret, and it just ruins the whole podcast.
I can do that.
No, there's
Yeah.
not.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm okay. I can live with
Lucas
that.
is like, I've been probed, and I'm like, that's a false, and he's like, no. That shit happened. I got some weird things to tell you guys. And then,
Crazy.
Aliens haven't come to Earth. We've talked about.
When are you gonna talk about aliens here?
it.
Yeah.
we
You already
kind of
have.
have.
We can do it again.
Cool.
We can kick
cut that
Ernie off
whole
the
2-hour
podcast too
part
if you just
off.
want to hang out with me and Lucas and talk
Nah,
about
it's fine. Another time.
because they go really dark and deep with it, and it's really scary. And I'm kind of freaked
Actually,
out.
I'm not surprised that you're not scared because you got scared of thinking of being woken up by a stream. That scared you. So the thought process of
what?
being woken up scared you. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
What are you talking about? Like Matrix?
No,
No,
we
it's
were
okay.
talking about.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's
stream
okay.
stream your life.
Oh,
okay.
oh, waking up by a streamer.
Yeah, you should be a vlogger, bro. Put your kid on
Be a
blast for
vlogger.
50 years.
You told me. I thought you meant like a stream of water. I'm like waking up by a stream. I go, that sounds glorious.
Hey guys,
suck. No.
welcome to.
Waking up and like, ugh, hear a
Well-
nice little stream behind me. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But you meant the streamer. Okay.
Here, you want to hear
Do
something?
what?
Stream somebody's circumcision. That's a new thing that hasn't been streamed before.
Don't do that.
I should just do it over and over.
You just go into hospitals and just fucking.
Yeah, don't.
No, I'll do it to
don't.
myself.
back
Put it back
on.
on.
You ever
Yeah.
ask for them to take a little bit off the top?
Some guy just shows up.
Yeah.
Mr. Enriquez, you ready to go again? All right, chat. What do you
Same
think?
thing.
Buzz me down to like a
Can I get a Nike
3.
swoosh in the back?
It's a donation
Can you
goal.
fade me up, bro?
That's fucking disgusting. The things going through your head right now are disgusting. We have players
I
that
have
want
my
to come into
moments.
the building right now. I saw them open the door and then shut it.
Oh, on that note, then need to hurry up.
No,
No,
screw them.
I tried it. I tried to end it like 4 times already.
You guys.
I tried to
Yeah,
end
play.
it like 4 times already.
It's for the fan base.
And you're talking about shrimps and fucking aliens, and
They are aliens.
I was just trying to learn
But
how to
I
do
think-
computers.
When
I think
humanity
that is-
dies, squids
Oh,
will take
God.
over the earth, homie.
And that's
Let's
it.
talk about
I
that.
think that's just it.
Yeah, we covered everything.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Squids.
I tried.
Squids will inherit
Yeah.
the earth.
I think it went. I think it went great.
Squids will inherit
Thank
the
you,
earth.
Jake, for coming, my brother.
Thank you.
Thanks,
sir.
Jake.
Jake,
I enjoyed it.
Jake is
I
always
liked
welcome
it.
to come back if you want to. I don't know. You watch Loki too, right?
I watched
So
it.
you watch some of the stuff we watch. So a lot of times people just, I'm like, hey, you want to come? They're like, I haven't watched
No,
this
I
yet.
don't want to invite him back. Is that gonna be a conflict of interest, given he's your brother?
Just because you don't want to be another
I don't
white
mind.
kid here.
No, in fact, I feel a little bit nice because.
I even it out.
Mhm.
We're done.
Yeah,
Yeah, we-
can
we're
I
done.
s- What, do you have
Ernie,
any-
where can they find
Yeah.
us? What
Huh?
can they do?
What are they supposed to do?
What are
Huh?
they supposed to do?
You can find us anywhere on any podcast. Why are you looking at me like that?
On any
podcast.
podcast. We're not on any podcast.
I'm trying to seduce you.
any podcast platform.
Except for Spotify.
Which I saw it shows that we're on it.
Huh.
You're
So-
on there.
Yeah, so look for us
Crazy.
there. We're on iTunes, iHeartRadio. We're on everything.
No, I think it's a different name on Spotify.
yeah, maybe
Well,
it's a different
fix
name.
yo shit.
Yeah, because
Fix
there's
it,
a lot of
dumbass.
times there's like Best There Is Gains podcast, and so I don't know.
You didn't change it.
There's got to be ways to fix it and change it. But you could check us out on any of those, and of course these videos go up on YouTube, and you can
Well, you
check us out there.
You should let
You need
people
to-
know specifically what the Spotify one is because that
I
could
will
have
look
caused
it
a
up.
lot of issues.
I will
'Cause a
look
lot
it
of people
up.
I talked to were like, Yeah, I can't find you guys on Spotify.
Why are they looking on Spotify? Tell
Because
them.
most people, use Spotify.
Yeah, people use.
Not everybody has iTunes.
No, Spotify is cooler.
Dude, iTunes is so outdated.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I guess only look at one place for us on the fucking podcast.
No, but you just didn't give out the Spotify
Well,
one.
we'll
which
look
you-
into
where
the
you should.
Spotify. I'll
He'll
figure
put
out
it in the YouTube description.
when I.
He won't. I know he won't because
and he'll put it in the
Hey,
podcast
fuck you.
description.
I-
But
Never
you'll hear
does.
me say it again.
I
Yeah,
checked
hopefully.
it. I checked it, and
Add
it
it
showed
in
that
post.
We'll fix it in post. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I checked it, and it showed we were there. So I figured we were fine. But maybe you guys are right. It's a different name or whatever.
No,
But
I told you
anyways-
about that multiple times already. So I mean,
What am I?
wow.
What am I? 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 What am I trying
Oh,
to
no,
do
did
here?
I break you?
Yeah, we're watching a man be broken. I've seen a man broken in half. By God.
By God! By God!
You gotta end this somehow.
I'm tired, and I'm just like
I
trying
get
to
that.
ramble it off, and it's like.
What you guys say? Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, always, guys, like, subscribe, share,
Also,
click that notification
dislike
button.
because it helps us in the algorithm.
And you got something
Comments.
right there.
Comments do a lot for
Yeah.
that.
You got doo-doo. This whole podcast.
Yeah, so do all that fun stuff and hit that bell icon or whatever the shit is. That's a podcast.
Yeah, that's how we treat people. Treat them a little nicer than that.
No, it's not about them. It's about the bell icon.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah,
they want to know
that'll
because
help.
we're going to make ourselves pop
How
up
many
with a bunch of
people-
different things.
To be honest, how many people realistically click on the bell icon?
Not
I
me.
know, not that
I
many.
got
That's
probably
what I'm
about
saying. So
3 channels.
I'm
I watch
hoping
that I
you
do
guys
that
hit the
with.
bell icon. I hit the bell icon.
Biggest thing is
Right.
like and sharing. Getting us out there. And yeah.
That's a podcast.
Word of mouth.
Hey, how you doing,
That's a
little mama?
podcast.
Let me whisper in